Yo, what's up? This is B-Hop. I'd like to say what's up, man. E Thriller, the Black Mikasa. What's going on? This is the champ, the Hall of Famer. Respect, the undisputed. Yeah.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
The Black Picasso cleaning up the sport of boxing, speaking facts over the gossip. Haters all up in the comments. I ain't here to be liked, but smash that like and noti button. We don't sugarcoat nothing, just healthy boxing discussions. E Thriller, painting these pictures oh so vivid. Applying Duke, Coach K, that straight full court pressure. Only God could judge me, so tell these chumps ducking smoke. Remember one thing that the boxing guys don't like: ugly. Shut out Big Fish and everybody that joins the panel. For all my new supporters, sub to the channel. Like Floyd say, it's easy work. That bait jab with that left hook send them straight to sleep. Experts, we the experts. We never sugarcoat. Tune in to Black Picasso. Sit back, enjoy the show. Enjoy the show.
Now, before I get into what I'm about to get into, I just want to make sure that each and every last one of y'all hit that like or dislike button. Don't forget to put some motherfucking Coach K Duke full court pressure on that sub button if you're new to the channel. And please don't forget to ring that noti bell so you can be notified via email each and every time your boy E Thriller, aka Hamrothstein, aka the Black Picasso, because I paint these pictures so vividly with my words on the sport of boxing whenever I feel like it. And once again, fight fans, ladies and gentlemen in the Wolf Pack, welcome back. Now, first things first, man. Shout out to everybody that's watching this live stream podcast on my YouTube account, my Twitter account, my Facebook account, my IG account, and my Twitch account. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all for slipping and sliding with your boy on this late night. E Thriller, aka the Black Picasso. Shout out to all my Wolf Packers. Shout out to everybody in the chat. But man, before I get started with this show, I got to send my condolences out to a brother of the show, a friend of the panel, a guy who has always supported me and everybody else's channel that I've been in chats on, and I've seen him in panels. He was always cordial. The man always watched me play the game. He was one of my very few subs that came on my YouTube account and will also sub up to my Twitch account just to watch me play the Madden or to watch me kick ass on the 2K. I'm talking about Mr. Thomas Jones. Word broke out, I think sometime last week. Somebody had hit me up and told me that he had passed away, unfortunately. And I just wanted to send my condolences to Mr. Jones and his family, man. My prayers and thoughts with him and his fam. Let's just give a quick 20-second moment of silence. Alrighty. God bless Mr. Jones and his family, man. Salute. All right, man. Now, let's get into what we gonna get into tonight. So, everybody has been telling me for over the last couple of years or so that Errol Spence Jr., aka The Truth, aka The Big Fish, is doing exactly what he said he was going to do, E Thriller. But now all of a sudden, we didn't got to the point where, you know, it's only one belt left to get. You know, the man got one strap, which is Terrence Bud Crawford strap, which is the WBO strap. And now all of a sudden, Errol Spence claims he has options. And I'm just sitting up here trying to figure out what was all this nonsense you was talking for the past 4 or 5 years, because you've been telling us, look, man, I ain't scared of Terrence Bud Crawford, right? I ain't ducking him. Let me clean up my side of the street by fighting a Sean Porter, by fighting a Kell Brook, by fighting a goddamn Manny Pacquiao if possible, by fighting a goddamn Danny Garcia. And hell, he even threw Keith Thurman name in the mix, right? He said he was going to fight all these dudes before he came to go see Terrence Bud Crawford, aka the illest nigga from Nebraska. But now that there's only one belt to get, and I guess he's pissed off maybe because Terrence Crawford took a cash grab against David Avanesian or David Avocado or David Amnesia, whatever y'all want to call the nigga, right? I guess Errol Spence, along with his trainer or manager or advisor, I don't know what the hell Derek James is at this point in present time, right? all in their feelings about the shit. And I'm just trying to figure out why. Why? Because didn't Floyd Money Mayweather tell you niggas that fight wasn't going to happen in 2022 any fucking way? So I just don't understand what is the big deal about Bud getting a fucking tune-up, aka a cash grab against an easy opponent in David Amnesia. Yeah, I said it. Right? And then doubling back and saying, look, man, let's go ahead and make this fight for 2023. But I guess Errol Spence got into this alleged car accident. I mean, I don't know if it's real or not. I'm just going to be on record and say, I don't believe the shit is real because the timing was a tad bit odd. I mean, what are the chances of Errol Spence Jr. getting into another damn near fatal car accident on the same goddamn day as a Terrence Bud Crawford is fighting a David Avanesian? I mean, forgive me for being a bit insensitive. I just don't believe in it. And I know the nigga went live and I know he showed his car. The car looked pretty fucked up. He claimed it was bulletproof, but we didn't see the other car. You understand what I'm saying? We didn't get any transparency whenever it comes to the other goddamn car, right? But he claimed that it was a 14-year-old and he stole his mom's car and went for a drive and he was going fast and ran the red light and the rest is history. I mean, I don't know what the fuck happened, but I'm just saying, man, I'm just saying the timing of this shit is a tad bit odd. But whatever the case may be, I ain't mad at Earl, and I hope y'all sitting down for this, right? Because I'm going to say this shit, and I mean this sincerely with my whole heart. I'm not mad at Errol Spence for trying to get a tune-up in between facing the Terrence Bud Crawford. See, I'm not like you other motherfuckers that want to say, oh, well, why is Terrence Crawford doing this? And, oh, he said he wasn't going in. He didn't want any other tune-ups. He was going straight into the Errol Spence fight, right? But then when Bud said, look, man, I wanted to fight in 2022, I let Al Heyman know that shit. I let Errol Spence know that shit. Hell, I let everybody know that shit. Even Mike Coppinger knew that shit whenever the news article broke, right? But somehow, some way, y'all still want to say that the nigga was ducking. He should have waited, even though the man would have been out of the ring for damn near, 14 to 15 months. And God knows, maybe even longer than that, because who's to say that the accident that Errol Spence just quote unquote got into, wouldn't have pushed the fight back even further. You understand what I'm saying? So it's kind of a blessing in disguise that Terrence Crawford went on ahead and did what he had to do. Go ahead and get his funds, you know what I'm saying? Getting an easy bag, making a payday in my Canelo voice, right? But now he's saying, look, man, Errol Spence, I'm ready whenever you're ready to spin the motherfucking block. Let's make negotiations public. Let's go ahead and get this fight signed, sealed, and delivered. But then you have Errol Spence all of a sudden saying, look, man, I don't like how you went about the shit. I got options. I can fight this guy. And he ain't saying specifically on who he can fight, but Errol Spence does have options. I would give him that. He could easily fight a Keith Thurman, who has been mandated by the WBC. He could very well fight a Jerron Boots Ennis, but that's a high risk, low reward fight. And he ain't gonna get no big bag for fighting no goddamn Jerron Boots Ennis. Hell, not even Bud gonna get a big bag for fighting him. Because Jerron Boots Ennis doesn't put asses in the seats, because you niggas love to talk about what Terrence Crawford don't bring to the table. What in the fuck is Jerron Boots Ennis bringing to the table outside of his skill set on the outside looking in? I'll wait. I will fucking wait. Or better yet, let me double back to Keith One-Time Thurman. Now, we know Keith Thurman is a big name. He's a huge name. But Keith Thurman ain't the same motherfucking fighter. I don't give a damn how y'all try to spin this shit. But I'm not mad at Earl. If he want to do what he said he would never do, he vowed, he's swerving down. He would never fight Keith Thurman. But even if he decides to fight Keith Thurman, then so be it. But my problem with Errol Spence is this. Why is he acting so fucking clueless as to like, he can't go ahead and send a motherfucking contract? Sign the contract, big boy. Sign the contract. Why this nigga acting like he can't just go ahead and send that same offer that was presented? Because he claimed, look, man, we gave you all the transparency you wanted. I even said I'll let you come out to the ring last, right? He said we gave the man everything and he still didn't sign it. So why don't you go ahead and call Bud's bluff yet again? Go ahead and send over that fucking negotiation offer sheet or whatever y'all want to call it. And let's see if Terrence Bud Crawford agrees to everything. So y'all can go ahead and get that fight signed, sealed, and delivered for later on in 2023. Whether that's in September or November or October, I don't fucking know. And hell, I don't care. I just want the fight to happen in 2023. But I'm just sitting up here, I'm trying to figure out, I don't see any of his fans holding this man accountable the same way that y'all try to hold Terrence Bud Crawford accountable for doing the shit that he just did with Avanesian. Because who's to say Errol Spence can't go ahead and fight a goddamn Cody Crowley or a Keith Thurman or a Boots and go ahead and have a contract in place for Terrence Bud Crawford? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Why not go ahead and start negotiations? Why do we have to wait for you guys to begin negotiations again? Because we know the backhanded shit that y'all niggas was trying to do. Y'all was trying to secure a fight with Canelo, and I get it. Canelo is the cash cow. Errol Spence wanted to move up to 164 pounds. Yeah, I said it. And fight that man at a catchweight because it's an obvious cash grab. Would be one of, if not the biggest fights in the sport of boxing, right? I totally get it. I agree. But his fans didn't hold him accountable for that shit. So now, why are we stalling negotiations at this point? Why don't you get Al on the motherfucking phone, right? Tell that nigga to give Terrence Crawford the transparency, because y'all can't keep talking about this old A side this and B side that shit, man. I mean, we are so beyond that shit. Even Terrence Bud Crawford has acquiesced and said, look, man, I'm the B side. I'm not the A side. I accepted all of their bullshit ass terms, right? So why do you have guys like Derek James running around here saying all this goofy ass shit? As a matter of fact, let me pull this article up because Derek James has been on my mind. I've been gone for about a week, man, so I couldn't wait to come on and pop my shit. Make sure y'all hit that like button too. But Derek James said this. Shout out to the boxing scene. Make sure y'all go check out their website. But Derek James says, Crawford has an uneducated perspective of himself in the Spence fight. And then this article was published, I believe, on January the 3rd, 2023 at 8:23 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. He later said in this article, to be on this level and not fight on a true pay-per-view fight card and not to really understand the business aspect of it, I think to build a fight is what makes the fight. He told Brian Custer. He said, what happens when you see him take this other fight and not build the fight? He gets what he wants, but the promoter as a whole don't get what they want. You don't put up millions of dollars to lose millions of dollars. I think that's the part of life he truly don't understand as a fighter, not as a businessman. And then he went on to say, if you see in his uneducated perspective of what he thought boxing is, he got the fight, but he was the only winner, not the promoter, right? But my thing is this with Derek James. I can vividly remember. See, this is why I do what I do, because I'm the king of whooping a motherfucker with his own words, because I can vividly remember Derek James sitting up here and saying some shit about the Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence fight not even a year ago. This shit was a year ago, y'all. I made a video, right? Y'all can go back and fact check me. As a matter of fact, y'all know I got the receipt. Shout out to everybody that hit the like button on this video. Let's listen to what Derek James, the head trainer, I think he's the trainer. I don't know if he's Errol's promoter now. I don't know if he runs Man Down Promotions. I don't know if he's stepping in place of Al Heyman or Tom Brown or Floyd Mayweather or Leonard Ellaby. Hell, I don't know at this point, because the man is saying all kind of shit outside of what he's supposed to be saying, which is, I'm getting this man ready for the biggest fight of this motherfucking life. But let's listen to what Derek James had to say about the matchup between Errol Spence and Terrence Bud Crawford. Let's roll that shit, E-Thriller.
So many times in the last few years, it's probably already up here with you, but are we gonna definitely see that fight with Spence and Crawford that everybody's just like eager to see it? And I know you wanted to.
It's like this. I'm just a trainer, not a manager. Mm-hmm. And listen, anything is possible. I mean, you never know. I mean, I think that anything is possible. You just never know. I believe that, hey, if Errol wants to fight, it's gonna happen. So I mean, I think that if he wants it, he said he wants it. I mean, it could happen.
Derek, lastly.
You see, man, I mean, okay, so you heard him, y'all. He said if Errol Spence wants to fight, then the fight is going to happen. He ain't getting into all the money and all that other shit, right? So why the fuck a year later he turned around talking about numbers and yesterday's price ain't today's price and all this extra shit, just constantly building barriers and putting obstacles in the way of this fight happening, which is why I've been telling y'all from day one. I've been the nigga waving this white flag on YouTube saying, hello, I don't think this motherfucking fight is ever going to happen. And I pray that I'm wrong, but it's for reasons like that. And then whenever you have Errol Spence running around here, whenever he was interviewed at the Frank Martin fight, right? Shout out to Fight Hub TV. This man is basically telling y'all, look, man, I ain't worried about that fight. I'm more worried about what kind of car I'm going to get. Let that shit sink in, fight fans. Errol Spence Jr., whenever he was asked about the potential undisputed matchup between himself and Terrence Bud Crawford, this guy said he was more worried about what kind of car he was going to buy. I mean, really? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? So let me get this straight, Errol Spence. You done got to this point of your motherfucking career to where you only got one belt left to become the pound for pound king, to be a certified first ballot Hall of Famer by dethroning the pound for pound king of the sport in Terrence Bud Crawford. Yeah, I said it. And you want to walk around here talking about your motherfucking car? I mean, playoffs? Playoffs? Are you kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game in my goddamn Jim Mora voice. But you niggas love giving Errol Spence passes. I ain't heard one motherfucker pro Errol Spence guy, whether that was on my community tab or whatever these motherfuckers do on their YouTube channels, hold Errol Spence accountable for this shit. Just like right now, I got 76 people in this bitch with 56 likes. That means I have 20 sightseers just in this bitch just watching. Ain't showing love, ain't appreciating the festivities and the pictures that your boy E Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, is painting. Can y'all please hit my goddamn like button in 2023? I don't want to hurt nobody. I mean, goddamn. Can y'all please hit my goddamn like button? Pretty please. It don't cost a thing. It really don't cost a thing.
Nigga be all online, have y'all laughing and shit. You don't even want to spend $9. You don't want to buy one song for $128. Get the fuck right now. But you always want to come on my live and look at me. But you can't spend $1.50 on a song.
Speaking of energy, man, shout out to everybody in this bitch. Errol Spence has all this energy for everybody else because I can vividly remember, not even a couple of days ago, Bud said, like I said earlier in the show, hey, man, I'm ready whenever you're ready to spin this block, right? No response. Crickets. Out of sight, out of mind from Errol Spence. Whenever you have a guy like Nate Jones, who used to help train Floyd Money Mayweather, or a guy who presently fights right now, Cody Crowley, who is also a PBC stablemate of Errol Spence, saying, look, man, this nigga is holding up the motherfucking division. In fact, let me go ahead and roll this clip. YouTube, I do not own the rights to this content. This is for educational purposes only. Please don't flag my account. Shout out to the Boxing Voice, man. Make sure y'all go sub up to their channel. Let's listen to this shit. As a matter of fact, I'm not going to play the video because I might get flagged. Let me just play the audio. This is Cody Crowley on Errol Spence and Terrence Bud Crawford. Let's hear what he had to say.
Holding up the division.
To be honest, I don't know if he wants to fight.
Oh, wow. Really? Come on. This is the same guy that doesn't take tune-ups.
Well, we're almost, what is it, for a fight a year that we're going on?
Yeah.
And then we spend 4 or 5 months discussing money. When if money ain't a problem, why not fight every single month if money's not a problem? If you are the truth, why not just keep fighting?
I mean, dates, I guess, politics.
I'm saying, hey, and this is coming from a PBC stablemate. Cody Crowley fought on the undercard of Errol Spencer Ugas, if I'm not mistaken, right? So it hits a hell of a lot different whenever it's coming from a real, actual professional fighter outside of a little old YouTuber such as myself and the Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, that say, look, man, I don't think Earl really want this goddamn fight with Terrence Bud Crawford. But let's finish hearing what he had to say.
But that's not the fighter.
True. So Jamal James is back.
You got people who's 44 years old, like a Manny Pacquiao. What happens? They just keep lining them up.
Yeah, but I mean,
coming back.
Okay, but you're giving credit to Pacquiao for coming back. Are you going to be happy if all of a sudden Earl fights Pacquiao? No.
No, it's a fight's a fight.
What? You really want Earl to fight Pacquiao and not?
Speaking of which, do y'all remember? Let's rewind time. Let's go back to, I believe, 2021, if I'm not mistaken. Before Errol Spence had that injury to his eye, you remember with the whole, I think what was it called? A laceration or some shit. I can't even remember off the top of my head. But he was about to fight Manny Pacquiao, and I believe it would have been for like the Ring magazine belt because y'all remember Manny Pacquiao had got stripped for inactivity, and they gave the belt to Yordenis Ugas, right? So whenever that fight fell through because Errol Spence got hurt in training camp, that's how Manny Pacquiao ended up facing Ugas. But let's just sit up here and say, for the sake of the argument, right? Errol Spence was going to have an extra fight no matter what. If his eye had not gotten hurt in sparring, he would have had to fight Manny Pacquiao. And I'm going to sit up there and assume, based off of that version of Manny Pacquiao that I saw against the Yordenis Ugas, Errol Spence would have stopped Manny Pacquiao, which means he would have had the Ring Magazine belt. Then he would have doubled back and had a fight of Jordanis Ugas for the official WBA belt, right? Because once again, he got the belt from Manny Pacquiao due to inactivity, right? And then he would have probably had to fight Terrence Bud Crawford last anyway. So I don't care how you niggas try to cut it and slicing and flipping and spinning around. He was going to have an extra fight before he fought Terrence Crawford any fucking way, based off of his own doing, because he was the one that was going to fight Manny Pacquiao. And then if he would have beat Manny Pacquiao, he would have had to fight at Jordanis Ugas. And once he beat Ugas, lo and behold, we would have still been at this same fucking point with Errol Spence versus Terrence Bud Crawford. So y'all can miss me with all this, oh, well, it's so hard for him to make weight, and oh, well, he had a plan, and Terrence Crawford fucked it up. Now y'all niggas see how Terrence Bud Crawford feel. This nigga has been waiting on this man for 4 to 5 fucking years, right? Everybody been telling us to be patient. Everybody say, oh, the man has a plan. It makes it better because the fight is for undisputed, E-Thriller. Yeah. Everything is on the line. It's for all of the marbles because Errol Spence said it. So damn it, I'm going to ride with that, E-Thriller, right? This is what you niggas been saying. And now that Terrence Crawford basically did what Errol Spence did, made him wait an extra fucking fight or two. Now y'all niggas want to say he's ducking? I mean, are you fucking kidding me? Let's finish listening to this shit.
One of you younger welterweights in your prime?
It's better than not fighting, but what should happen is the next person in line, the ranking system should be going properly, moving efficiently. So it's like a factory belt. Next person up, line them up, knock them down. Right now, it's not like that. It doesn't matter if you're number 2. If it don't make money, then it don't make sense.
Yeah.
So that's a false reality right there. We're walking around in a lot of smoke and mirrors in the boxing game, where you got world champions, you got people who are making lots of money, up and comers who have all this shine and buzz, but they get knocked off super easy, and they get opportunities while other people are working their ass off day in, day out, don't get an opportunity. So it's just, there's so much bullshit, and boxing's just due for a breath of fresh air, I think.
Hey, he ain't lying, man. Listen to the frustration in his voice, man. He keeping it real, because not only is he being put on the back burner, he going into training camp. The man is paying for his training camp out of his own motherfucking pocket because the PBC can't guarantee who he's going to fight or when he's going to fight. So I can only imagine the mental strain that it would have on a man that has to be away from his family and not knowing when he's going to see his family again. And he's constantly beating his body up and training and getting mentally and physically in shape. And then come to find out, nigga, I don't know when or who the fuck I'm gonna fight. And then whenever it's my opportunity to quote unquote get a title shot, I'm getting skipped because of the politics of boxing. You understand what I'm saying?
Everybody in the community thinks that.
Does it ever get frustrating to the part where you get lazy?
Put it this way, my dad passed away in the summertime. I got told to come right back here to get ready for a fight. I've been 5 months training, my own money, going in the hole, spending $20,000 in training camp, and I don't even know when I'm fighting.
Ain't that some PBC shit? I mean, I'm just saying, make it make sense, y'all. The man is clearly stating, look, I'm paying for training camp out of my own pocket, and I still don't know when the fuck I'm gonna fight. I've been training for 5 months, and I know boxers are supposed to stay in shape year round. Shout out to Floyd Money Mayweather. I've never seen a man out of shape, even to this day, in my Deontay Wilder voice, right? Never seen TBE out of shape, right? I get it, but at the same time, if I'm an active fighter, I want to at least know or have some sort of idea on when I'm going to get back in the ring, man. Because say what y'all want, these fighters get accustomed to the bright lights. They want to put on a performance, right? They want to see how the fucking hard work pays off by going up there and knocking their fucking opponent out or getting a goddamn big win against an opponent or some shit like that, right? So I feel where Cody coming from.
The whole entire house, put my blood, sweat, tears, and then they say, oh, you know what? Change your plans. Doesn't matter, you built that whole house. Not getting paid for it. We're going to move down the street. I want you to build another one in 2 months. That's the sport of boxing right now. So does it make me lazy? I would say it makes me more fed up with the people who care more about money than people's careers than what they do. A lot of promoters don't realize that a fighter, it's not just him, it's his whole family that's on standstill. It's not just me, it's my coach. My coach can't go and do certain things. He can't have holidays with his family and stuff like that because he's sacrificing too. And it's just like a carrot being dangled in front of
Family, don't forget.
You see what I'm saying? Shout out to the Boxing Voice once again, man. Make sure y'all go hit that like button and go check out that video and sub up to that channel. But anyway, man, yeah, so y'all heard it coming from a PBC stablemate. Look, man, we don't know when we fighting. I'm paying for training camp and shit like that out of my own pocket. I got to account for my trainer, and he got to account for his family. Like, it takes a toll on these fighters, man. And you still have guys like Errol Spence, who has 3 out of the 4 straps at 147 pounds, still holding up the motherfucking division. He claimed he was going to spin the block. He claimed he was going to clean up his side. My nigga, your side is clean. Keith Thurman has nothing to offer you. Nothing. But if you want to go ahead and get that tune-up out the way, fuck it. Go ahead and get your tune-up out the way. Your boy E-Thriller, a.k.a. the Black Picasso, I ain't tripping on you getting a tune-up, even though you claim you don't do tune-ups. Fuck it. But in the midst of you doing all that, can you please call out and tell that nigga to send the motherfucking contract over to Terrence Bud Crawford so y'all can go ahead and start negotiating? So y'all can see, hey, man, Bud did these kind of numbers. Hey, okay, well, bet. Well, maybe he want this now, or maybe he want to take the same offer. Hell, maybe he will take less. We don't know because the man did just make $10 million. So I'm pretty sure maybe some shit will shake or change. Hell, I don't know. That's something we would have to ask Terrence Bud Crawford. But I'm only assuming. I don't know this to be fact, but it's just a good observation. This is just my personal opinion. Things could have changed. But whenever you got Derrick James running around here saying, oh, I don't care if the fight happens, and Errol Spence saying, oh, I'm more worried about my car. I mean, I can't win for losing. Nigga, what? What the fuck? I mean, this nigga acts as though he's not a multi-millionaire. I mean, are you fucking kidding me, Earl? Are you kidding me? Are we going to really sit up here and act like in the Wolfpack that Errol Spence, the day that he wrecked this car, couldn't turn around and go buy another motherfucking car that same motherfucking night? Are we really going to sit up here and do this shit? Are we really going to play these dumb ass games? So I don't know if Errol Spence was being serious. I don't know if Errol Spence was trolling, but at the end of the motherfucking day, it's not a good look. And when it's his fan base that worships the ground that he walks on, when are y'all going to say, you know what, Errol, I fucks with you, but I ain't fucking with what you doing, right? I ain't fucking with how you moving, bro, because you've been telling us this whole goddamn time that you wanted to fight this dude last for undisputed. And now that we're at this motherfucking present moment to where you can make this shit happen, because once again, you are the super A side, the super motherfucking A side to a Terrence Bud Crawford, right? You supposed to make the fight. You supposed to make the fucking fight. So I don't want to hear shit about, oh, the weight is too hard. I don't want to hear shit about, oh, I got options and all this other extra bullshit. Nigga, we know you got options. And isn't it kind of funny how his energy seems a hell of a lot better whenever it comes to fighting a goddamn Jermell Charlo, who is supposed to be his brother, who is supposed to be his stablemate. The same nigga that said, shut up, be quiet, take less. Errol Spence is a stud. Be the challenger sometimes. Your own promoter don't give a shit about you. Bob Arum don't give a damn about you. Yeah, that guy. He's more willing to fight that guy than Terrence Bud Crawford. But I got to give Errol Spence credit once again tonight. And I hope y'all sitting down for this shit, because he said some of the realest shit I've heard him say over the last 4 to 5 years. Whenever he said, and I quote, look, man, if Terrence Crawford ain't fighting me, he damn sure ain't fighting Jermell. And I totally agree, because I've been saying that from the jump. What in the flying fuck makes you think, even though Terrence Bud Crawford is the WBO super champion, I get it. He has the right to activate his mando whenever he move up or down in weight and become the mandatory, right? But what makes y'all think if the fight don't go down with Errol Spence and Terrence Bud Crawford, that Al Heyman is going to sit up there and allow Jermell to fight a Terrence Bud Crawford? What makes y'all niggas sit up there and think that? Because I think Al Heyman is going to keep Bud on the outside looking in, just like he's been doing for the last 4 to 5 years, right? And say, look, man, you just going to drop this WBO strap. We ain't fucking with him, because he ain't do what the fuck we wanted him to do, or he ain't signed with the PBC, or he ain't take less to fight Earl, right? So I totally agree with Errol Spence whenever he say, look, nigga, if you ain't fighting me, you ain't fighting Jermell. Facts. That's big fucking facts. I don't know how many times I done said that shit on my panel, on this goddamn channel. I don't know how many times I done said that shit. So y'all might as well go ahead and kill that. I know Bud has been calling him out. I know he's been trying to bait Jamel and piss him off to the point where he would go and demand that fight. But at the end of the motherfucking day, Jamel, both of the Charlos, and both been on record of saying, look, we don't pick our fights. So that just lets me know that Al Heyman is running that shit too. So if Errol Spence ain't got no say-so over what can be made or who he can and can't fight, then what the fuck make y'all think that a Jermell Charlo has more cachet at the PBC over an Errol Spence? I wait. I will fucking wait. So salute to Errol Spence for finally keeping it a buck. Now, I didn't like it. You understand what I'm saying? But I agree with everything he said because I feel like he's just keeping it real on that point, but I damn sure don't like it because it's like, Earl, you ain't trying to fight the nigga, so you gonna stop another big fight from potentially happening? Because I wouldn't mind seeing Bud move up to 154 to go up against the Jermell Charlo. Honestly, I'm starting to get to the point, y'all, to where I kind of want to see that fight more than I want to see Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence. I'm just gonna throw that out there because we know the buildup to the fight is going to be way more exciting between the Jermell and the Bud because Jermell is going to talk that shit. And I'm not saying Errol Spence don't talk shit, but you know, Errol Spence, he kind of nonchalant, kind of like Bud. You know, they talk shit if you talk shit to them. But Jermell is going to come right out the gate talking shit. I mean, that's what he do. We know he is a professional at talking shit. And we know Bud, whenever a nigga call him out, he going to clap back. So I think that makes for a very interesting matchup outside of the ring and inside of the ring. And I want to know if Bud can handle his power. I want to know if Bud can take away his jab. I want to know if Bud can frustrate a Jermell Charlo the same way that my guy, Tony Harrison with the Buffs, shout out to Detroit, did in those two fights because in my honest opinion, he was winning both of those fights until he got knocked out in the second fight. But it is what it is, man. Shout out to Tony Harrison. That's pretty much all I got on this goddamn topic. Y'all already know how I play. Can y'all please hit my like button? I'm going to read some comments. I'm going to drop the link and let y'all come on and rock out for me. Rock out with me for a little bit, man. And also, I got a link to join the Wolfpack, man, so you can get exclusive early access to videos because I'm about to get back on my shit. I'm about to start dropping videos every goddamn day. Part 20 is in the works. Just a quick FYI. And if you want to see part 20 before everybody else, then make sure you sub up, and not only sub up, but click on this motherfucking link at the top and become a member of the Wolfpack for $4.99. Pretty please. But can y'all please hit my like button? I got 96 people in here with 77 likes. I got 20 plus sightseers just in this bitch just watching. Won't hit my like button. But back to the comments I go. Let me get some water, y'all. Hold on. Let me start from the top. Let me start from the tiz up. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Yeah. All right, man. Let's start from the top. Shout out to my guy, the XO Factory, man. He said, one love to my bro E3, the Black Picasso, about to paint these awesome pictures again. One love to the whole Wolfpack, man. Shout out to the XO Factory. Make sure y'all go sub up to my guy, man, the XO Factory. Salute, fam. What's popping, man? I hope everything is well with you, my brother. What up to my guy, Frenchie Capone? He said, let's get it, E3. What's popping? How are you? Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody, man. Shout out to my boy, Dragon Leg. Silence. Shout out to my nigga Dragon Leg. I see your boy. Shout out to my motherfucking dog, D Young, in the building, man. He said, what's popping 3? This should be a good one. Absolutely. I appreciate you for pulling up, fam. Appreciate it. What up, Bills Boot Camp? I see you. What up, X-Man? He said, salute E3 in the Woodpack. Happy New Year. Absolutely. Happy New Year to everybody in this bitch, man. Shout out to my guy, Young Money, for that $2 super chat donation. He said, Happy New Year's to the Wolfpack. Hey, man, I appreciate you for showing up and showing out. Man, you always show your boy E-Thriller, a.k.a. the Black Picasso love, fam. Hey, man, and y'all already know I got to get you right. Let's get it.
Y'all got to hype my man up. Hype him
Hey, hustle man. The damn dog ain't doing nothing, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my nigga Young Moolah in this bitch, man. I appreciate that once again, my brother. Shout out to my guy, Rebel Life Boxing, man. He says, smash the like button. Hey, man, make sure y'all go sub up to Rebel Life, man. Make sure y'all go sub up to my homie, man. Shout out to Rebel Life and the whole Rebel gang. Shout out to my guy, Matt Wade, man. I see your boy was popping. One of my members. I appreciate that, my brother. Salute. Shout out to my guy, Massachusetts, Friction and Growing. I appreciate you, my brother. Another one of my members of the Wood Pack. I appreciate you for signing up, my guy. Let me see. Who haven't I got? What up to my guy, Brian Bolden from the 402? He said, I'm just finished microwaving my popcorn. North Omaha in the building. Did I miss anything? What's up, Wood Pack? I appreciate you, my brother. What up, Marcus Kane? He said, great content on this channel. Much love, Thriller. Keep smashing. I appreciate it, my brother. Hey, man, let me like that comment. Let me like that, man. Appreciate it, man. You know, I'm going to do my best to stay more consistent in 2023. Yes, sir. Shout out to my guy. This is Rob. He said, what up, E-Thriller? Happy New Year. Salute to the chat. What up to the Wood Pack? How are you, kind sir? Happy New Year, my brother. Yeah, man. Long live Mr. Thomas Jones, man. Yeah, that shit hurt me, man. I was in a funk for several days when I got that news, man. Shout out to my nigga D Young who sent me that news, man. That shit fucked me up, bro. And I was wondering why he wasn't coming around no more. But man, God bless him and his fam, man. Hopefully I can entertain him tonight. I know he's looking down from above, man. And maybe later on tonight, I'm gonna get on the 2K or the Madden and stream it for y'all because he used to always watch me play the game, man. Him and Mr. Golden always watch me play the game. Shout out to them two brothers, man. Yeah, man. R.I.P., man. What up to my guy Dan Tan, man? He said he threw a little black Picasso. Salute. What's popping, fam? What up to one of my day ones, man? Lee Cannon in the building. He said, what up? He finally caught a live, but just checking in, fam. Hey, man, I appreciate you. Hope all is well with you, my brother. Stop the presses, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I just got 2 notifications. Shout out to my brother D-Town Blaster for that Cash App notification. And also shout out to my big homie, Mr. Golden, for that Cash App donation. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all love and support. And y'all already know, man, I got to get you on a 2-for-1. Let's get it.
Sit down. Go sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Hey, Mr. Golden, and this one is for you, fam. I appreciate you.
Respect. Find out what it means to me. RESPECT. Take care of TCD. Oh! Sock it to me, 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 sock it to me. Respect.
Yeah, appreciate y'all for putting some respect on that Cash App button, man. That helps the channel go a long way, a long way. Shout out to my dog, True Griddle 402 in the building. I see you, fam. What's popping, my brother? How are you? Oh, okay, he was from New Jersey. Okay, I ain't know that, fam. Yeah, man. God bless, man. God bless Mr. Jones, man. I can't regurgitate that enough, man. Man, he would definitely be missed, man, for sure. Yeah, man. What up to Third Eye Explosion? He said Spence fans don't want to fight neither. No, I don't think so. I think some of them want to fight. Like the ones that come on my panel, I believe they want to fight. Like General Big Fish, of course, my favorite Errol Spence fan, Q. I would never accuse them of not actually wanting to see the fight because they talk shit to me all the time behind the scenes. I mean, all the time. So I'm not saying them, but it's a couple of niggas that come on my chat in my community section that, you know what I'm saying, they be saying little shit. I'm like, well, wait a minute. How you gonna get on Bud for doing this shit, but then you turn around and play deaf and go blind when Earl doing some other fuck shit? You feel what I'm saying? That's my biggest problem with the Errol Spence Nation. Like, y'all niggas would never keep it a buck and say, you know what, E-Thriller? You right, bro. This nigga is saying some fuck shit right now. I still rock with Earl. He's still my favorite fighter, but right now I'm not rocking with what he's saying. I mean, when do you niggas ever hold him accountable? That's my only issue with you niggas. I don't give a fuck about you niggas rooting for Errol Spence, but hold a nigga accountable sometimes. I mean, my Lord. God damn, do you want to clip his toenails? Shit. Shout out to the big homie Bruce Gas, Boxing the Jazz and more. He says, salute, brother, at Black Picasso. How are you, kind sir? I appreciate you for pulling up tonight. I know it's late, too, man. I'm going to start trying to come on a little earlier, too. Oh, and I don't know if y'all know this or not, but tomorrow we have a very special guest in Rick Glazier, man. Make sure y'all pull up. I believe it's at 8 o'clock because that's when he was available. So I said, fuck it, we got to make it happen because I got a lot of shit I want to ask Rick Glazier, man. I cannot wait. Shout out to the Brim Reaper for setting that shit up. He would be on the interview with me, helping me conduct it. Shout out to the Brim Reaper. Make sure y'all go sub up to the Brim Reaper, the unbiased fan. Drop your link in the chat, fam, if you're in here so people can go sub up. Shout out to Silence Kang in this bitch, man. He said, salute E Thriller in the Woodpack. Rest in power to my brother at Thomas Jones. Facts. God bless, man. Salute. Let me see, man. Oh, what up, T-Town, the CEO? Where you been at, boy? I ain't seen you in a minute, man. I appreciate you. He said, the Black Picasso, always telling the truth. Keep being great, my boy. Hey, man, I appreciate it, man. And comments like this goes a long way because I'm one of the most hated motherfuckers on YouTube, and rightfully so. I get it because most niggas that tell the truth always gonna get a lot of hate. I mean, I'm not here to appease you niggas' feelings or to tell you what you want to hear so I can get cash apps and super chats and likes and like. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm just here to clean up the sport of boxing, to tell you guys what the fuck is going on. And it is what it is. You niggas can like it or love it. I hate it. I don't really give a fuck. But I appreciate the love, man. I really do. Third, I said the accident was cap. Hey, man, I think so too, bro. But a lot of people say I'm reaching. But I don't give a fuck. Once again, I think the accident was fake. But that's just me. That's just me. Somebody can come on this bitch and try to prove me wrong. I don't give a fuck. Pardon me. He said, he said you do the Pastor Wilder one more time in memory of Thomas Jones. I'm sure, yeah. As a matter of fact, I got you, fam. I got you. As a matter of fact, let me notate that. Because, you know, I got a great mind, but I don't want to forget because I know I can drop the link and shit. Shit can get crazy. Hold on. Let me play that Pastor Wilder. That's a fact. That's a fact. He used to get a kick out of that. That's a fact. I appreciate that, Silas King. What up to D Cameo? He said 402 North Omaha in this. What up, E Thriller? What up to the chat? Y'all pussies got 3 years long as Bud stays healthy. Already, man. Salute. What up to my guy, Alan Ross? He said, you can't find no police report on that car crash. Rick Glazier said it was probably staged. Hey, man, we're going to get into that tomorrow. You know, the questions I'm going to ask Rick, hey, man, bring your popcorn, bring your refreshments. If you smoke, I don't smoke. I don't partake in any drugs, alcohol. But if you do that, bring all that to the function tomorrow night because it is going to be a motherfucking movie. I cannot wait to interview Rick Glazier, man. Shout out to Rick once again for taking the interview. Let me see. Y'all just shout out to Mr. Golden, the big homie. I see you, boy. I appreciate that cash out once again, my brother. Hope all is well with you, kind sir. Who haven't I got? Before I drop this link. Shout out to Flat Out TV. I see you with the fire emojis. I appreciate it, fam. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Can we get my likes up to 100? I got 108 people in here with 90 likes. That means I got 18 people in this bitch just sightseeing. Can y'all please put some pressure on that like button? Pretty please. What up, Donald? He said Errol with vacate the belt C3. He has already threw hints by saying it's hard to make weight. Pay attention, fam. Hey, man, that's not beyond the realm to say. I ain't gonna argue with you. I wouldn't be surprised if he vacate the belts, but I'm gonna keep it a buck. If he stick to his guns and not fight Keith Thurman, I ain't gonna fault him for that. Because the nigga did say he would never fight Keith Thurman, right? So, hey, man, if he dropped the belts, but my thing is, who is he going to fight at 154 that's going to garner the same level of money and interest and monetary gain that he can have with a Terrence Bud Crawford at 147? I mean, even if he were to move up to face a Jermell Charlo, is that fight really a big money fight for Errol Spence? I don't know. Maybe it is in Texas. I could be wrong. Maybe it is a bigger fight than what I think, right? But I don't know, man. And then you got the whole dynamic with Derrick James training both of them. Like you putting Derrick James in a tough spot. So I don't know. I don't know what the fuck Errol gonna do, bro. I don't know. Let me see. What up to my guy Andrew? I see your boy was popping. Who haven't I got? He said if that boy vacates 3 titles, he's a big fishy pussy. Hey man, we'll see. We'll see. Only time will tell. Shout out to my nigga Killer Cam, yeah, Killer Cam, Killer Cam, yeah, Killer Cam, Killer from the 402, man. One half of the Dudley boys. He said, one love, E Thriller, the Black Picasso, 402, stand up. Gooch, get the table. Shout out to Mr. Goose to you, Mr. Goose to you. Shout out to the Dudley boys, man. What's popping, fam? Let me see. Okay, you just said that. All right, let me do this, man. I think I just about got everybody. Shout out to Porn Dexter, man. I see you, one of my members. He said, salute E3, keep cooking. He said, keep cooking that fish. LOL. I appreciate it. And you already know I'm gonna keep the pressure on that motherfucker. Yeah, I appreciate that, Dan Tan. Yeah, man, we still waiting on Earl to spin the block. The nigga said he was gonna spin the block. We still waiting for him to spin the block. I don't think he's gonna spin the block. Crunch Time said, "What up, E Thriller? Spence is a sad case." I totally agree. What up, Fatigue? He said, "PBC is broke. E3. Jamal Charlo hasn't fought in forever. Jamel pulling out with fake injuries, and Earl not fighting until he gets a 10 million payday." Damn. Shout out to my big brother in real life, General Big Fish. He said, "What up, Ham? What's popping, fam? How are you, kind sir?" Let me see. Shout out to Crunch Time TV for that $4.99 super chat donation, fam. He said, Spence needs to retire. He is a sad case. Hey, man, I wouldn't say the man need to retire, but man, the man keep getting in accidents. He keep getting hurt. I mean, can we sit up? I'm gonna just make this point real quick. I'm starting to think Errol Spence is Keith Thurman 2.0. I mean, he's refurbished. I don't know what version of Errol Spence I'm going to get on a night in and night out basis. I mean, there could be a possibility that Errol Spence can get in the ring and just look old, just look older than his motherfucking age because he's had car accidents. He's had the eye injury, and now he's saying something is wrong with his leg. And I mean, the list goes on and on. I mean, my nigga. But then you see him on the beach sipping culottes and, you know what I'm saying, drinking virgin daiquiris outside. I don't know. You understand what I'm saying? So is the nigga really hurt? He on vape? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But hey, man, I appreciate your love and support, fam. Appreciate it.
It is a lot of money.
5%? Are you crazy? Please. Girl, we talking $5.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Crunch Time once again, fam. Shout out to my brother Fresh, man. He said E3 was good, fam. Fresh in the building. General Big Fish, what's good, bro? What's popping, fam? How are you, kind sir? Happy New Year, my brother. All right, let me do this, man, because I don't want to be on here all night. Let me see. I just want to make sure. Shout out to the Boxing Nerd 101. He said, "What's good, E3? You were gone too long." Yeah, man, I had to take a little break, bro. I had to take a little break, get rejuvenated. Yeah, man, I'm back now, man. I'm back. I ain't going nowhere. Let me see. Let me see. Shout out to World Combat Sports. He said, "Great topic at E-Thriller in the chat. Was good." Hey, man, I appreciate you, fam. Make sure y'all go sub up to World Combat Sports, man. He be cooking like a motherfucker. Salute, fam. Let me see. Who haven't I got? Let me see. I appreciate you for becoming a member of the Wolfpack too, World Combat. That's love, fam. I appreciate you. Salute, man. What up, Dreezy? He said we gotta wait until another Crawford birthday comes up. LOL. Hey, ain't no telling, bro. Because Earl, like, he can't go. He act like he can't get a tune-up, and then at the same time, go ahead and get that contract signed, sealed, and delivered, similar to a Ryan Garcia in a tank. Now, I don't think they've actually signed the contract, but they agreed to everything, and they claim that the fight is going to happen this summer. So what is stopping Errol Spence for doing the same thing with Terrence Crawford? You understand what I'm saying? Am I reaching for saying, look, Earl, I'm cool with the tune-up, but can y'all go ahead and negotiate? Go ahead and knock out and hash out whatever issues y'all had in the beginning of or at the end of 2022, so we can get this fight in 2023, sometime September, November, October, some shit like that. I don't know. I'm just saying. I think that's fair. I don't think I'm reaching. What up, XO? He said, "One love to all my brothers. E-Thriller is cooking." I appreciate it, fam. All right, man. Let me do this, man. Let me go ahead and drop this link. If somebody want to come on and rock with your boy E-Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, for a little bit before I get off of this shit, man, because I got to wake up super early. The link is now in the chat. Don't you all click at once. Let me finish reading these comments, man. Let me see. Let me see. What up, Duran? Too real for TV. He said Crawford is really like this. Scary. Facts. Big motherfucking facts. I don't think them niggas want him with Bud, man. You got niggas like Virgil Ortiz going to go the WBA route. Then you got niggas like Jerron Bootsini and Boses who can't keep Earl and Bud name out their mouth. He decided to go to the IBF route. Pardon me. And I did a live stream on that a long time ago. Like, my nigga, go ahead and petition the WBO so you can go ahead and fight Bud. That's all I'm saying. But going out to my guy, the unbiased Brim Reader, we're live on the chat with the Wolfpack. Talk to me, fam. What's poppin'?
I can't call it, man. Blessings. Happy New Year's, good man.
Happy New Year, my brother. What's going down? Talk to me.
Hey, you know, first and foremost, man, rest in peace, T. Jones.
I see you, Boxing
man.
Nerd.
Yeah, when I saw that, man, I was definitely upset about that because he supported everybody, man, like everybody, man.
Facts.
So blessings to his family, man, and you know, I hope they have peace and serenity and able to celebrate his life as well. This Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford debacle continues on, huh?
Yeah,
Is that
man.
what this is? What the fuck we doing in these streets?
Yeah, but let me ask you this, Brim. Is there anything? Okay, let me know if I'm reaching because I'm saying, look, man, you can go ahead and get you a tune up out the way, Earl. I get it because if you're coming back in April, right, that'll be a whole year again in which you've been out of the ring. So let's go ahead and let him knock off the ring rust, right? But in the midst of that, why not go ahead and send a contract over to Bud and so we can go ahead and get this fight done? Am
I
I
mean,
tripping by saying that?
you're not tripping. I mean, I think it would be good proactive business to do so. Maybe an August fight, the end of summer. That's perfect. That's a good time to have the fight. It's 4 months after that fight. But
Mm,
I mean, you know who we're dealing with here, and everybody likes to pretend and act like as if, especially people who are fans of Spence or haters of Bud. Not every fan of Spence is this way, but some are, and they just don't want to be realistic here and understand that we're dealing with PBC. If we not seen the blueprint of how they've moved since the beginning of 2022. It's the reason why my opinion is where it is. A year ago today, you was flaming the fuck out of me because I was up to defending Earl, but I can't defend this shit no more. I mean, he works for the PBC because PBC doesn't work for him. So, I mean, Benavides and Plant is not even fucking officially signed. Do we? I mean, we don't even have a fucking date for that. I mean, don't
yeah,
we see a ongoing trend here? There's a theme here, man, and everybody wants to act like they don't see this, but it's just what it is, man. I mean, I got my issues with Top Rank. Like if Better Beef and Bival doesn't get made, that's gonna be on Top Rank, and I'm gonna be on their ass the same way. But what I'm seeing Top Rank making fights happen. Lomachenko and Haney, we finna get that fight. We finna get that fight. So we getting the fights we want from that side, but we're not getting the fights that we want from PBC side. It's taking them 2 years, 2+ years to make a Benavides and Plant fight.
yeah,
It ain't take that long to make Haney and Loma. Haney handled his business. We were saying, okay, well Loma should be next, and they're making it happen.
yeah,
And if they wasn't, then I'd give them the same treatment because I'm not gonna be one way. But we see what it is, and I really want to see the fight. The fight that has got me more excited, and getting me more excited because I didn't kind of pivot from this Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford fight until the fucking we see something real. Cool Boy Steph in New Way. I want to
mm,
see that after Cool Boy Steph gets his rematch. That's the fight I am anticipating because there's a lot of people that don't put no respect on the New Way's name because they feel like he ain't beat anybody. But half of American fans don't know shit about anybody below 126 anyway.
that's
So
true.
it's like,
Yeah, yeah,
give me a break. But when it comes down to this, man, we know what the tricks are, and they for kids. But this is how PBC does business. So let's not be surprised that we don't have them sitting down. Don't be surprised when you hear Derek James say, "Hey, I'm just a trainer," but then talk about price is not the same price, and then talk about what Terrence Crawford don't understand in business. But you just said you didn't know nothing about the business. You were just a trainer. So both sides of the mouth,
exactly.
the talking out both sides of the mouth happens all the time. And Bud will probably do it again him damn self. So at the end of the day, we're going to just hold all these guys accountable. Either
Yep.
say fuck this fight and just enjoy the rest of the fights that are being made. We got an undisputed heavyweight fight that's about to come up too. You see all these good fights that's happening?
Yeah, man. I think we're about to get a date for that pretty soon,
You
according
damn
to the
right we
last.
about to get, yeah, we
Yeah,
about to get a day for it. March to May is gonna be some phenomenal fights.
yeah, man. Yeah, man. I can't
You
wait to
know?
see Fury versus Usyk, bro. Is
Yeah,
that
I
all
mean,
you got to
listen.
say, Brim? Before I pass
Yeah, I
the
think
mic?
so. Yeah, you gotta pass the mic. I gotta let other people talk. Let me close my mouth and just fall back and listen up.
Already, fam. Appreciate you. All right,
No
man.
doubt.
Going
Appreciate you
out to
too.
the freshest podcast. You're live on the chat with the Woodpack. Talk to me, fam. What's popping, bro? Hey, I think your mic muted, fresh.
Oh, my bad. What's good,
Are you
E3?
good, fam? Appreciate you for following protocol. How are you, kind sir?
Hey, man, I'm good, E3. You know, I had to pull up. I told you I was going to pull up, man. So I just want to come on here and show you love, bro. I got to get up at 3:30, so you know I only got 4 hours of sleep.
Yes, sir.
But I promise that I'll pull up on you, man.
Appreciate it, fam.
I want to shout out to you and the whole Wolf Pack.
Thank you.
I want to make a couple shout outs real quick. You know what I'm saying? Before I get into Spence, I want to shout out, like I said, your Wolf Pack. Shout out to General Big Fish. That's my brother. You know what I'm saying? He already know what it is. Shout out to IOTBA. I seen you in the chat, fam. You know what I'm saying? It's all love, it's peace and all that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bryn Reaper. Shout out to Quentin Bradley. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who that is with the beach avatar. Shout out to you, Mr. Golden. I seen you pull up. And shout out to everybody in the E Thriller Nation, man. So I'm here, man, to support E Thriller. It's been a long time, so fam, I just want to show you love. Moving on to Errol Spence, bro. Like, I'm just tired of it. You already know what it is, E Thriller, with this dude. I do believe the accident was made up. If y'all want to, get some details, holler at Mr. Golden. He could break that down for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I really do believe it was a setup. Because to me, if it really was something real, it would have been, the news all over. And to me, it was a lot of stuff swept under the rug. But other than that, E3, I just wanted to pull up, bro, and show you love. Like I said, I've been waiting all night to get on. I gotta get up at 3:30, fam. So that's love, bro. I just want to say, peace and with love, and y'all enjoy the show tonight. E-Thrill always doing his thing, man, painting them pictures so vividly with his words on the sport of boxing whenever the F he feel like it. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, fresh out, y'all. One love.
Appreciate you, Fresh, man. Be safe, man. I'll hit you up.
Yes, sir.
All right, fam. All right, man. Going out to the big homie on the panel, Mr. Golden. You're live on the chat with the Wolfpack. Talk to me, man.
What's up, my brothers?
What's going on, Mr. Golden? You all right?
Yeah, man. Long time, my brother.
Hey, it's good to have you back on the panel, man. Go ahead. Floor is yours.
Hey, what's going on, dog? What's going on, everybody? Happy New Year's, Merry Christmas, Thanksgiving. I miss all that with y'all fellas, boy.
Yeah, Happy New Year, Mr. Golden.
Yeah, Fresh. You all right, my brother? Mm-hmm.
I think Fresh got slid out the ring, man. He got to wake up at like.
Yeah, I know you got to wake up early in the morning, man. Yeah, man. I was waiting on you to come on, man, since I've been home, man.
Appreciate
it. I think you've been dodging me or something. I don't know what the fuck going on, man.
No, man. I just took a little break, man. Spent time with my wife, man. It was our anniversary, and
Oh man, congratulations, man.
And you know what I'm saying? Just doing shit I want to do for a change.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that shit. I got an anniversary coming up next month. Be 32 years, man.
Already, man. Congratulations, Mr. Goat.
Yeah, that's divorce though.
Man, shit,
I'm back.
I ain't gonna congratulations for that, man.
I'm back, goddammit.
That was a good one.
Nigga said 32 years.
Divorce.
That's divorce, man.
Shit, man.
Go you off the hook for that one, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Look here, man. I've been gone and come back. We still on the same old bullshit, eh?
Ain't that crazy?
Still on the same old bullshit. That man ain't fit to fight Bud. He ain't fit to fight Boots. He ain't fit to fight nobody, man. Shit. I figured the shit would be old bad by now. Shit. But like you say, Etula, I know Steven and Owl, everybody put the goddamn. But what I'm about to say, but that was a fake ass accident, dog. We all know that. We all know that shit. Like I told everybody else, man. Ain't no way in hell you're gonna get in a car accident, head on collision. You only see one car. Somebody please explain that to me now. What other car at?
I said the same shit, Mr. Go.
You see no police out. You see no police out there.
Oh man.
Come on, Steven. How many accidents you ever seen now?
I can't say too much about it. It's your floor, bro.
E-Thriller.
Yes, sir, Mr. Go.
If you look at it now, he put a head on. It said it was a head on collision, right?
Yep, that's what he said. Yep.
Okay, but how the car get done up on the side?
That's a hell of a question. I'm not sure.
Okay, that's all I'm trying to say. That just all. He hit something that they picked that cop and put it there because he didn't want to fight Bud or nobody else. I ain't gonna go on in little details about that shit. And then that bullshit, he telling Bud he can't fight Charlo if he say so. Come on, man. I'm tired of this bullshit. Let just move on. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to fight, be a man up and say, hey, man, I don't want to fight. You feel what I'm saying? And we touched on something earlier when you was cooking. Go back to the Pac-Man fight. You see what it did was, you remember when he got rid of fight Pac-Man. They were petition for Pac-Man to get that belt back. You remember?
Yep, I remember that.
And the boys shut it down. They wouldn't give Pac-Man that belt.
Yep.
But he was gonna fight Pac-Man for the Reign Magazine belt.
Facts.
But they figured if Pac-Man go beat Ugas, then he could fight for the Reign Magazine belt and the WBC belt at the same time. From Pac-Man. Then he would have been the man. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was the play. Yep.
That was the play. And then guess what? He still wasn't a football because he would have had a ring magazine belt, but the 3 other belts, he'd have said he undisputed, like Themo say he was undisputed and he had the other belt. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He would have called undisputed. He would have moved on up to 154. But everything happened for a reason, dog. You know, like he on vacation. Man, come on, man. I done been in a car accident like a motherfucker. It don't take that long. If you hurt your leg, it don't take no damn 6 months for no damn leg to heal up. You ain't got no broken bone, no nothing. You don't even walk with a motherfucker limp. Come on, man. Be for real, man. That shit is phony. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. Y'all can jump down my throat until we see some doctor's excuse. Nigga ain't shit wrong with your ass. You know, all y'all talking that shit, talk about Bud ducking and that fight Bud had. Goddamn real, I'd have took the $10 million too and haul ass too. Fuck him. That's what I got to say, and I'm going on to chill back and let everybody say what they got to say. And Stevie, you can talk your shit later.
Yeah, he'll probably shit in an open panel. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people gonna get us about this shit.
I don't give a damn. They can talk that shit. I'm back.
Man. Hey, mute your audio if you're not speaking, man.
I
Mute
got
your
you.
audio. All right, going out to Boxing Nerd 101. You're live on the chat of the Wolfpack. Talk to me, fam. What's popping?
Oh, I thought someone was before me.
Nah, you was next, bro, because you had dropped off. You came back. You next.
Oh,
unless you
okay.
remember. Go ahead.
Okay, all right.
No, you get first deal.
Yes, sir. You gotta become a member if you want that special
sir.
treatment. What's good, E3, man?
Happy New Year, my brother.
Happy New Year to you, man. Missed you, bro. It's been too long.
Too, man. Like I told Mr. Golden, man, I just had to take a break, man. That's all.
Nah, I feel you. It's a lot of bullshit with these aerosexuals, you know. So like, yeah, you have to get a cleanse, you know. Like,
nah, them niggas easy work. I ain't worried about them. They could never run me off.
No doubt. It's excited for this weekend. Some great fight. Well, not great fights. So great fighters fighting this weekend. It's more of a showcase than an actual challenge for anyone besides Tank. Just excited for the fights that's gonna happen. Excited for Boots to call out Errol once again and go the easier out, as everybody would say, because he doesn't want smoke with Bud, as they say. But if you were in his shoes, would you go for 3 belts or 1 belt? I'm just gonna leave that with the panel. And appreciate you. Love to the Wolfpack, and I'll wait for open panel.
Well, how do you feel about Errol Spence saying that he's more worried about his card than undisputed?
He's a duck. He's always been a duck.
Okay.
But that's just my respectfully. It's just he used to do that. He's at this guy on Twitter. I'm not gonna name no names, but he's a funny guy. Yeah, he always says that respectfully. He's a duck. But I'll wait for open panel.
I appreciate you, Boxing Nerd 101, my brother from Canada. All right, I believe Mr. Cam Edwards, one half of the Dudley Boys, was next. You're live on the chat of the Wolfpack. Talk to me, fam. What's popping, Killer Cam?
Yeah, sock it to me. Good job, E-Thriller numbers. Hey, man, y'all know what's going on. I'm in this bitch. Goots, get the tables. Y'all know what's going on, man. Hey, shout out E-Thriller, the whole Wolfpack, everybody in the chat, everybody on the panel, man. I appreciate y'all having me come through. Man, what's going on with your dog, man? What going on with your boy? Oh, no, that ain't your boy. Big Fish, what's up with your mans, man? What he doing? Your mans is out here. He out here. He wiggling like you and Q be doing. He listen. Now y'all notice how when Bud told him spin the block, we didn't hear nothing about it.
Crickets.
But he jumped right on Twitter to respond to Buddy talking about him getting knocked out in the sparring session with Floyd Mayweather. So you gonna respond to the sparring shit, but you're not gonna respond to the biggest fight in boxing?
Facts.
And then I really wanted to come in and just say, and I quote, I don't really get into the politics of boxing like that. I don't really get into the politics. E-Thriller, you the truth for that, man. He hit him all in the mouth with his own words. That's heavy.
Man. So I take it you enjoyed part 19, my brother.
Man, what? Hey, Gooch hit me and said, bro,
2022.
you gotta hurry up and check 19 out. Man, me and Gooch sat up for about a good 2 hours talking like, dog, what they gonna say? E-Thriller is the man. Like, yo, we was going, yeah, you the truth for that. And all he kept going back to was, I don't really get into the politics of boxing all like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, shit crazy, bro.
Hey man, I'm gonna wait till the open panel, man. Hey, I do got a question though, because like I say, I just always remember hearing guys talk about why Bud isn't fighting, Boots, why Bud isn't fighting Virgil Ortiz and stuff like that. And I just want to know, well, these guys are number 1 and number 2 in the WBO. Like, why are they jumping out of the WBO line and going and standing in line to fight Errol?
That's a hell of a question, bro.
Maybe and this is an easy fight right here. Bud not signing the Bob no more. But
yeah.
I'm gonna pass the mic.
Appreciate you, Killer Cam. All right, man. I believe Master Khalik, you was next. You're live on the chat with the Woodpack. Talk to me, man. What's poppin'?
Yeah, I'm gonna kick this shit off right now, man. E-Thriller, I rock with you, dog. I see you took my wrench, but it's all good. But man, you a capping ass dude, man. You and your whole panel, man. It's amazing to me how the whole world just seen Errol Spence send this guy 3 contracts or proposals. He just sent it to him. This dude ran away from negotiations, made a fight with a complete bum. And y'all don't got nothing to say about that. Y'all still on here trying to push this narrative that Errol Spence is ducking this man when he just did everything he can do to make the fight. Terrence Crawford lied to y'all right in y'all face. He told y'all that he agreed to everything. Well, if you agreed to everything, the only thing left to do is sign the contract. That's the only thing left to do, sign the contract. So y'all sit here and y'all cap and y'all lie about Errol Spence faking a fucking car accident, man. That's pathetic. Y'all have reached a new low. Talking about this man faked the contract because he ducking Terrence Crawford. When he is the one just sent this man multiple proposals to fight him. Waited on this man all year. All year. Waiting. They had a fight date for November. Terrence Crawford is the one that kept making revisions. Then y'all want to say, well, he wanted to fight this year. They would have fought this year if the man would have signed the fucking contract. He wouldn't sign shit. And then he gonna run off and fight some David Avenese. Then y'all okay with that? I remember when y'all was saying boycott the Ugas fight. Y'all was saying boycott a 3-belt unification. Y'all wanted to boycott that, but y'all okay with this dude running off from negotiations. They had the fight done. He ran off from negotiations to fight David Avenese on a startup app. And y'all okay with that? And then y'all turn around and still call Errol Spence the duck. Like how does that really make sense to y'all? Now y'all worried about Terrence Crawford tweeting spin the block. Well, Errol Spence wouldn't have had to spin the block if Terrence Crawford wouldn't have ran off the fucking block. Right? So y'all talking about why Errol didn't respond to this dude talking about spin the block. When the man was in the ring and they asked him directly about Errol Spence, he wouldn't even acknowledge Errol Spence. But y'all don't say nothing about that. But y'all supposed to be unbiased, fans of boxing, but then y'all projecting, talking about Errol Spence fans don't hold them accountable. Well, in my eyes, Errol Spence has done everything that the man said he was gonna do. I'm gonna get all these belts, then I'm coming for your belt. What did he do? After he unified with the 3rd belt, he called that man out, and then he sent this man proposal after proposal. Then he told him, well, if I'm lying, post the draft. Post it. If I'm lying, post the draft. Terrence Crawford wins this fight. They asked him about Errol Spence. He don't say shit. He don't even acknowledge Errol Spence. And then he gonna tweet some shit a week or 2 later. talking about I'm waiting on you to spin the block. I'm ready for you. Why the fuck he ain't say that in the ring? But y'all not gonna hold him accountable because y'all got this thing where y'all really, really hate Errol Spence. So y'all got this narrative about Errol Spence been ducking this man for all these years. But when the fight was right there on the floor, Terrence Crawford is the one that ran away from negotiations. And y'all not gonna acknowledge that? You're not right now. Fuck all that shit in the past. Fuck all that. I need
No, we can't
need,
let you do
I
that.
need you.
Wait a minute. You know I'm not gonna let you do that. You can't sit up here and say, "Oh, y'all not holding Bud accountable," but then turn around and say, "Oh, fuck all the shit that happened in the past." Why? Because it fits your narrative?
No.
Because what? So you don't want to hold Errol Spence accountable?
No,
talking about cows and chickens and all this extra goofy ass shit.
Hold on, okay.
That nobody care about.
Okay, you want to?
Is that why you don't want to talk about it, Khalid? Let's talk about it. Go ahead.
Let's talk about it. Okay, you want to acknowledge the cows and chickens after he fought Danny Garcia, but you're not what you're omitting is that Terrence Crawford told him, "Don't fight me right now because I'm not gonna get no credit. I don't want to fight you right off the accident."
When did I omit that? When did I omit that? This was after the Danny Garcia fight, right? He said that after the Danny Garcia fight. Bud said that before the Danny Garcia fight.
But you know why he said, you know why.
So what are you talking about? You mixing up your timeline.
No, I'm not.
That shit don't work on me, bro. Go ahead.
You know why he said that, E?
No. You got to correct it.
No, I'm about to tell you.
Wait a minute. When did Terrence Crawford say that? Was it before the Danny Garcia fight or after?
It was before.
I didn't, but you just said he said it after.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did. Okay, listen. If you interpreted that I said it after,
no, nigga, that's what you said. Check out.
No. If you
that's what you just said,
bro. If you interpreted that I said it after, then that's a miscommunication.
Panel,
all right.
Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna let you finish. Panel, did he or did he not just say Terrence Crawford said that after the fact?
He literally just said
it.
You
niggas are fucking liars. I never said.
I'm gonna let you
talk.
Hold on. You've been talking that shit for 5 minutes. I'm gonna let you talk. Panel, did he or did he not say that?
You literally just said it.
And you was a fucking liar, dog. I never said. Listen, bro. I never said.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. Just play it back.
Hold on. Everybody's a liar, but Master Khalid. Is that what you're telling me?
No. If you listen to what I said,
you got a bad habit of doing that. Every time somebody says some shit that you don't agree with, you like to call people a liar.
This is a blatant lie. I never said that Terrence Crawford said after the Danny Garcia fight. I never said that. I never said that. I said that after his accident.
Okay, bro. Okay,
I said after his
finish
accident.
Your point, fam. Go ahead.
I'm about to. I said after his accident, Terrence Crawford said, "Don't fight me next because I'm not gonna get no credit." That's what I said after the accident. I didn't say nothing about after the Danny Garcia fight. Now, what I'm saying is that after the Danny Garcia fight, he was asked these questions, and he said, "Yeah, I'm gonna go with my chickens and shit." And then
with the ranches, and you didn't have no smoke for him, right?
And now I'm telling you why he said that. He said that because the WBA belt was still out there. He knew he had to go get that first. See, what y'all not doing is y'all not respecting the man. Y'all not respecting the man for respecting Terrence Crawford as being the best fighter in the world. And when we fight, we gonna make this fight undisputed.
Man,
so I'm
fuck all that goofy shit, bro. Well, wait a minute. Fuck that. Why are you cool with waiting on this nigga to collect all these belts before he fight the best nigga? Why? When he's saying right now that the shit might not even happen. He's
all right.
It.
I'm cool with it. because.
So you cool with Earl Spence saying, "Look, I don't even care about undisputed no more. I'm gonna go ahead and move up to 154."
You just asked me a question. Let me answer it. Why am I cool with Errol Spence wanting to get all the belts to make this fight between him and Terrence Crawford undisputed? I'm cool with it because it's going to show and prove who the two best fighters in the world is. I don't know who's gonna fucking win that fight. I want to see that fight. I want it to be for undisputed. That's why I'm cool with it.
And I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck. And listen what I'm saying, because I got other people that need to talk, and then we're gonna open the panel and we're gonna get it in. But this is what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck if it was for 1 belt, 2 belts, 3 belts, 4. I don't care because they the two best in my personal opinion. I just want to see them niggas fight.
But wouldn't undisputed prove who's the best?
No, nigga. How would they prove it?
Because
wait a minute. If they would have fought before he fought Mikey Garcia, if they would have fought when they were supposed to fucking fight, yeah, I said it. That would have proved who was the best between the two at the time. So it didn't matter how many fucking belts was on the line, bro.
So belts don't matter. So belts don't matter.
Wait a minute. That undisputed shit. Hold on, Master Khalid. That undisputed shit was nothing but a stalling tactic for Errol Spence to give his fans to control the narrative. Say, oh yeah, Errol,
now that's your narrative. Now that's your narrative.
It bigger. Fuck all that.
So let me ask.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Can I make my point? Can I make my point now? Because isn't Errol nigga that said belts don't feed my family? Did he or did he not say that?
Who said that?
Errol Spence. Did Errol Spence say belts don't feed my family?
I don't know. I never heard him say that.
Oh, you don't know. Okay, well, let me ask somebody on the panel that do know. Did Errol Spence say that shit?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. That was one of the points.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. Okay, so if the belts don't feed your family and you can't get a fight with Canelo, well, who is the other biggest money fight out there? Nigga, it's Terrence Crawford. What the fuck are we waiting for, Earl?
So you telling me? So you telling me Keith Thurman ain't a big money fight?
It's not a bigger money fight than Terrence Crawford. That's what I'm telling you, nigga.
All right, now let me ask you this.
Hold on, man. Wait a minute. I'm not gonna let you slide through the cracks. Answer me. Is that a bigger fight than Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence?
For me and you had this conversation.
Nigga, be honest.
Hold on,
I'm
about to. I'm about to.
Go ahead.
Me and you had this conversation before about how I felt about Earl being petty as fuck for not fighting Keith Thurman. Yep. We had that, and I told you, nigga, I don't like that shit Earl doing with Keith Thurman, nigga. That's petty, and I don't like it. That's some bullshit. That's a duck. It's a petty duck. Okay, but what I'm gonna tell you this. No.
Go ahead before I go to the next person, bro.
For me, hell yeah. Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford is the best and biggest fight in all of boxing for me.
Okay, then. So isn't Errol Spence contradicting himself whenever he say, look, man, the belts don't feed my family, but at the same time, I don't want to fight you because I want it to be for undisputed. Which one is it, Earl? You can't hold him accountable for that, Master Khalid?
Bro, for one, I never heard him say that. So I'm not gonna speak on it.
I'm telling you, he said it.
All right, you telling me that. You telling me that. Listen, you telling me that you got to show me that.
So wait a minute. So you don't remember whenever he was with his girl, when he was doing the 80-20, boy, you gonna make me 60-40, boy, you gonna make me 70-30. Fuck it, it's 80-20 now. You don't remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
That's when he said that.
All right, I didn't hear it.
He said, man, the belts don't feed my motherfucking kids. Belts don't feed my family.
Okay, listen.
Okay,
listen.
Okay.
No.
He said
no.
Where's that same energy, Khalid?
No, You know why? Because Errol Spence just tried to make a fight with this dude and he ran off to fight a bum. That's why none of that shit means
nothing.
This
is before all that, bro. This is before all that. Stop moving the goalposts.
Can I cook? Hey, hold on, bro.
Hold
on. I'm gonna let you. Master Khalid, this is my shit. Hold on. I got about 4 or 5 other people that want to talk, bro. So just hang tight, and we gonna get back to it. All right, man.
I got something for that.
I believe. Hold on, y'all. The tactician was next. You're live on the chat with the Wolfpack. Holler at me, man. What's poppin'?
Yo, what's good, y'all? How y'all doing?
Good, man. Happy New Year, my brother. Go ahead, pop your shit.
All right. So first of all, right? So homeboy just said, forget about the past. We ain't gonna talk about the past, right?
Yep.
Can everybody agree?
Yep, that's what he said.
Yep. Right. So then why are we talking about back in December when Terrence Crawford fought Avanesian, when Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence are both available now to fight in April, June, or May?
This nigga scared. I'm sorry.
Ain't that the past though? They're both
Say that one more time. Say that one more time. Say that one more time.
That was last year. You right.
Look. TC and Errol. Look, they're both available right now, right?
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
Errol said April, May, or June. Terrence said whenever. I'm ready, right?
Yep.
So why are we still talking about Avanesian?
I agree. That was the whole point of this show.
And this dude just said, forget about the past. Well, bruh, Avanesian's the past. So why are we still talking about that when they're both available to fight right now?
Exactly.
All that other shit's irrelevant, right? So then it's irrelevant. Let's start right now. What up?
Silence.
Not only that. Hold on, but not only that.
Pardon me. I
hold on. I got one more point. I got one more point. I'm out.
Go ahead.
I just got one more point. I'm out. Now, do you guys hear any talk about Devin Haney or Vasyl Lomachenko's purses or splits?
I don't know.
Nope.
Do you guys hear anything about Anthony Yard versus Better Biev in their splits?
Nope.
Not at all.
If Keith Thurman were to fight Errol Spence, is there going to be any talks about who's getting what, who's A side, B side, et cetera, et cetera?
Hell no.
I haven't heard it.
So then how come it only happens with Terrence Crawford?
The reason why is the reason why is because
hold on.
You asked the question, bro. You asked the question. Let me answer.
We don't have this conversation. Hold on, bro.
Master Khalid, you done been on my panel
Is this not a fact, bro? Everybody on the panel.
Let that nigga.
Everybody on the panel. Is this not a fact? We only discuss this.
Go ahead, Taxis.
Look. We only discuss this when it comes to Terrence Crawford. We don't discuss it when it comes to Tyson Fury versus Usyk. We don't discuss it when it comes to light heavyweights. We don't discuss it when it comes to these same people defending Errol Spence, saying that Canelo Alvarez needs to fight Jamal Charlo, who ain't had a damn fight in 2 years and been fighting bums for like 5 years straight. Never been undisputed, never been a unified champion, never beat former undefeated champions, whatever. Right? We don't hear that talk when it comes to Jamal Charlo and Castaño about splits and who deserves what. We don't hear about it when it comes to Devin Haney, Lomachenko, Tank Davis versus Hector Garcia. How come only when it comes to Bud Crawford do we hear about splits, A side, B side, business, and all that shit?
Can I answer that?
Go ahead. I'm
all
out.
Right, let me answer that. Everybody he just named, all of those fights were on the same promotional side. All of those fights you just named. So there's your answer, because they all were on the same promotional side.
What does that have to do with splits? What does that have to do with splits?
If you hear what I'm saying, I'm giving you the answer. The reason you're not hearing it is because it's not no cross promotions. It's all the same promotional team.
Okay.
Bro.
All right.
You
so then when Tyson,
you might not
all right,
like
so
it,
then,
but that's your answer. Now let me
so
answer
then when
something else
Tyson
you said.
Fury, all right, so then when Tyson Fury fought Deontay Wilder, how come we didn't hear nothing about no splits, A side, B side, and all that stuff?
You don't think this? What do you mean?
There were not
hold on.
Ain't no
YouTubers.
YouTubers.
In the
I'll check
first
with
fight,
you.
Deontay Wilder was the clear A side. What are you talking
Go
about?
off. No. I'm talking about how come the fans aren't using those as talking points as to why this person doesn't deserve what, A side, B side. How come the fans, YouTubers, how come y'all ain't talking about it?
No, because Tyson Fury accepted his B side. That's why Terrence Crawford. Hold on,
Terrence Crawford not come out and accept no guarantee,
bruh. You asking the question.
Accept no guarantee,
bruh. You asking the question. Please let me answer it. Tyson Fury accepted his position as the B side. That's why there was no argument when Errol Spence. Hold on, when Errol Spence first gave Terrence Crawford his B side split, what did Terrence Crawford say? No, it's 50-50 and nothing. He's the one that Terrence is the one that made it an argument. And then you also heard Eddie Hearn, since y'all want to talk about this no guarantee shit. You heard Eddie Hearn, you heard Bob Aaron Martin saying he cannot get a guarantee if he don't have a team. He don't have a promotion. He don't have a promoter.
Wait a minute.
You are deflecting.
Hold on. Even when he had a team, it was an issue. Khalik?
Not a guarantee.
Not a guarantee. But wait a minute. So are we gonna really sit up here and act like we didn't hear YouTubers and fans on these YouTube streets telling Terrence Crawford he needed to leave Bob in order to make
Bob?
Hey, he do more than him than you.
I want to hear this nigga answer.
I didn't hear you. What you say?
I said, are we really going to sit up here and act like we didn't hear YouTube content creators, along with their fan base, telling Terrence Crawford to leave Bob Arum and Top Rank just to make the fight with Errol Spence?
They, of course, everybody told.
What are you talking about?
Hold on. Everybody told Terrence Crawford. It's when he first came to the welterweight division. Terrence Crawford, you know just as well as everybody else know, all of the welterweights is on the PBC side. You need to leave Bob and come to the PBC so you can get these fights that you claim you want. You claim you want all these welterweights,
Man,
so you need to leave Bob and come over here.
Discredits the point that you just made earlier.
One more question. Can I ask one more question?
Yeah, go ahead, man. Before I go to Gooch, and then I got to go. Hold on. Then I got.
I'm gonna ask one more question, and I'm out. Should Tank Davis have to sign with Golden Boy to fight Ryan Garcia?
Either.
Ooh,
This
nah,
is
that's
how
a
it
yes or
goes,
no, bro. Yes or no. Yes or no.
bro. That's not a yes or no question.
It
Why?
is.
No, it's not.
That's
No,
a
hold on,
dumbass
hold
question.
on, bro.
Did
That's
It's
a
Jamal
not a yes.
Charlo,
Big
should
fish.
Bruh,
Jamal,
it's not a yes,
should
bruh.
Jamal Charlo have signed to the zone to fight
Bruh, let me
Canelo?
answer the first question. It's gonna be real. I'm gonna be real quick. It is a cross promotion. Tank Davis is the A side to Ryan Garcia.
Bro, nobody
So
cares about that, bro.
hold
Nobody cares.
on, bro. Hold on, bro. You might not care about it, but that's the business
No,
of boxing.
boxing fans
So
don't
this
care
is how
about
it,
that, bro.
bro. You gonna let me answer? So this is how it's gonna. This is how it goes. Either they're gonna do a cross promotion, or Ryan Garcia will have to come to the PBC to fight Tank. That's how it's gonna go.
So why can't Bud do a cross promotion when he fights Spence?
Because Bud don't have a promoter.
He does have a promoter now with BLK. Now, when he had a promoter with Bob, it was a problem because he was with Bob. Now he didn't have a promoter. It was a problem with that. Now he with BLK, and now he get told, I ain't letting nobody else touch this fight but me. So what are we doing here? What are we talking about?
Now you lying. Now you lying, homeboy.
He did say that.
Now you lying.
Al said that shit.
What are you talking
Al
about?
said
Now
that
you
shit.
lying, homeboy. Now you lying.
Al said that.
What's
You
the lie?
lying, dog.
What's the lie?
Bud went live and said Al
What's the
said that.
lie?
What are you talking
What's
about?
the lie?
Bud said that he had a one fight deal with BLK. That's what
And
he said.
he also said I'm
No,
gonna
he
do it.
also
He
told
also
Al when
said
he came to him with the $25 million for the hedge fund company.
That wasn't
I got two
BLK.
hedge funds that's gonna pay
That
us
wasn't
$25
BLK.
million.
Al
So
Heyman
that
told
was
that man
Al
he
right
was
there
not
when
going to
Al
let
told him,
nobody
hold
else
on,
touch
let me
this fight.
finish. When Al told that man, I'm not letting nobody else touch this fight, that was him telling him, I ain't doing no cross promotions with no fucking body.
No,
I'm not
it wasn't.
selling the fight
No,
to
it
nobody.
wasn't.
I'm not
What
giving
was
the
it?
fight to
No,
nobody.
it wasn't. So
Man.
look, this why.
Hey man, hold on, hold on, Khalid.
Let
Hold on,
Man.
hold on,
me
y'all.
answer that.
I
Let me
gotta get
answer
somebody
that.
else on the panel.
Let me answer that.
Nah, hold on. Hey,
Man.
bro,
I'm
bro,
gonna be
you been
real
talking.
It
quick.
wasn't nothing to answer. I ain't give you no
Cam,
question, my G.
Cam, stop
For like 20
fueling this
minutes,
shit,
bro.
Cam.
I'm gonna be
Cause
real
I'm starting to
quick.
get pissed off.
Hey,
Nah,
hold
bro,
on, fellas.
it's
Hey,
my
I
time.
don't want
I'm
to
gonna
mute
be real
nobody.
quick. Let
Hold
me
on,
answer
fella.
that.
Hold on, fella. Oh,
Please,
hey, fella. Hold up.
hey,
Chill out.
Everybody.
He
Can
got
we
somebody who need to
introduce the
talk.
rest of the panel?
Hey, can I get to my other guest, please?
Yeah, can we introduce the panel?
Let me go to Mr. Goose to you. You're live on the chat with the Wolfpack. Holler at me, fam. What's poppin'?
Man, y'all know who I am. I ain't gonna even introduce myself right now because this nigga just made me hot. Check this out, homeboy. I'm gonna say it just like this right now. If y'all got if I'm gonna say it just like this, fuck it. If anybody got a problem with saying, how can I put this? If y'all feel Terrence Crawford is ducking, put 19 fucking parts out there then.
That's what you had to say.
Ooh,
Man,
hey, we
No,
not getting into
somebody
no, no, no,
politics
no,
and
no.
all
Why
this
you
shit.
do that,
I had to
dude?
get
Why
that
you
out. I
gotta
had
do
to
that?
get that out. I had to
Man, what
get
this
that out.
corny ass dude, man?
Hold on.
Why you
Now,
do
now
that?
it's time to cook your ass. Now it's time to cook your ass because I'm trying to be funny with you.
Nigga, you corny.
You're right, I am, but you more
Bottom
cornier,
line
nigga, because
is,
you coming on
is,
here, This is that shit that I don't like, bro. See, y'all get on here and start calling niggas out they name, nigga. Ain't nobody said you was corny. Nobody said shit about how you just.
I said you corny.
Okay. What you upset for though, homie?
I ain't upset.
I can't tell you to turn your
You
camera
sound
on.
emotional as fuck,
You
G.
emotional as fuck right now.
Yeah,
I'm
You moist,
corny.
I
bro.
ain't gotta have my face,
You
dog.
corny.
I ain't gotta have my face.
But you
It's
got your face
moist.
Hey,
It's
on.
a lot
All
of
right, bro.
moisture on
Look,
that
look,
screen.
I ain't gonna say you corny,
Damn,
but
bro.
that shit you just said.
Okay,
Hey,
but
Gooch, Gooch, it's your time, bro. Go ahead, y'all. I guess I gotta mute niggas, bro. Go ahead, so everybody can
check
talk.
this shit out, bro. This is what I'm on, bro. What,
We
like,
gonna mute this shit.
man? E Thriller, man. There's some real shit, man. 19 parts. Salute to you, man. I mean, I don't even salute. God damn, these motherfuckers got me discombobulated today.
You know where we at, nigga. We on salute shit. This gang shit, boy. You tripping.
One love, my nigga. One love, E Thriller, man. I gotta give your shout outs though, man. But
Appreciate it, fam.
man, Master Khalid, man, you come on. You talk about we always lying. Somebody's always lying. Or if it don't go your way, then y'all go to name calling, or shit's corny, or it's this, is that. Man, on some real shit. Hold Errol fucking Spence accountable, bro. That's what y'all not doing. Y'all move the goalposts every time. You one of the main ones too that do it. You move the goalposts when it don't go your way. I done seen you do it a couple times, bro. When you came on here, it didn't go your way. Now we lying, or you calling us out our name, or it's this, is that. Man, show them the receipts then. This is how I'm, man. This shit's crazy to me how some of you niggas get on here and real life everything about Bud Man, boy, Cam, I can't do it tonight, bro. This nigga got me hot, bro. I'm out.
Hey, E, can I address him? I just want to ask
Nah,
a question.
man, nah,
I just
Khalif,
want
I
to
gotta
ask a
go to
question.
Dirk, bro.
We
You've
gotta
been
let
My
talking
one
bad,
for
my
like an
bad.
man.
Go ahead.
hour,
My
fam.
bad.
You
My
gotta
bad.
get
Come
to
My
the
on,
bad.
rest
now.
of
I'm
the
trying to be
panel,
respectful,
bro.
bro. I'm trying to be respectful, bro. But this is my shit. So I'm gonna run it how I want to run it. All right, man. Going out the Dirk Banks. You're live on the chat, the Wolfpack. Holler at me, man.
Hey, I'm gonna make it real short. So at this point, I don't even give a damn about the fight no more. I feel like they should just excuse me, vacate the belts and let the young bloods take over. And whatever business y'all got to take care of, y'all can do that at 54 because y'all holding up the division, and that's it.
You're not just saying that because you're a Boots fan, huh?
That's part of it.
I know how you play.
Definite
That's
Boots
part of it,
bias. It
but
was
Hey,
big Boots
your
bias in
man gonna
that.
get a shot, man.
but
He gotta wait his turn.
they getting in the way, man. Like you really fighting for second and third place anyway, so you might as well give up the belts.
But let me ask you this, Dirk, since I got a Boots fan online. Now, I did a show about a month ago, maybe a couple of weeks ago, telling Boots to go the WBO route instead of the IBF route, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't he do it?
I mean, y'all claim Crawford is his own boss, right? So if he wanted to pick Boots, he could have done that.
I got the answer to that, y'all.
I'm just saying, like, he didn't have to pick Avanesian. Boots was free. He was having a hard time finding an opponent, anyways.
He
So,
wasn't free. He was with
Showtime
Showtime. He
kills
wasn't
that.
free.
I mean,
There's a reason why Boost went that route, though. At first, I
it's
was
easier. Yeah,
questioning.
the IBF is easier, and not to mention, it's easier to make a fight
free
with
belts.
Earl.
Wait a
That's not
minute,
the
wait a
reason
minute.
why.
Hold
That's
on,
not the
hold on,
reason
hold
why.
on. I'm not gonna let you say that. How's it easier when Errol Spence ain't fought his IBF in what 4 to 5 years? Since
Thank
04?
you. He
No,
ain't
it's
fought an
easy. It's
IBF mandatory
the
since he beat
But,
Kel
but
Big
wait
for
a minute, but we
no. The
got
reason
Bud
why
who
it's
just fought
easier is
Shawn
because
Porter in
Showtime is
November
affiliated with PBC.
2021.
No, that's not.
Make it make sense, bro. You can't sit
Yo,
up here and say that. Don't say
No,
that.
nah,
hey,
the
I got.
reason I say it's easier is because Showtime has connections with PBC
I got
and
the answer to
Earl.
that, though, yo.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Boots could have petitioned for the fight, bro.
No,
Come
no.
on
There's
now.
a reason
Y'all
why he
act
did.
like
There's
y'all
a
don't
reason
know
why he
that in
didn't
the
you
petition.
think
There's a
WBO.
reason
Espinoza is
why he
gonna
didn't
let Boots
Hey,
petition.
what
fight
I'm
on
saying is
PLK
the same
Prime?
way that he petitioned for the IBF to fight Spence twice, he could have done the exact same thing and been the actual
Exactly.
Yeah, but he would have
mandatory
paid
in
for
the
it,
He
though.
threw.
Can
I
I
got
tell
a
you
question
why?
for
Can I tell
you.
you why he did that?
Okay, go ahead, buddy.
Boost didn't petition the WBO is because of this reason. If he had have done that, he would have been dropped on the rest of the sanctioning bodies on the rankings. So so just looking at the overall landscape, at first when I saw it, I said, why he didn't do that? But I understand why they did that, because that was going to be the best route for him to be able to maintain his status within all the other sanctioning bodies and
Now
still
that
be able
he's
to move
fighting for
towards his
the interim
ranking.
in the IBF, he's gonna drop his ranking in the other sanctioning bodies.
No, 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 no. It's not. It's not. He's not.
They
No.
just announced that. But all right, go ahead.
They just announced that.
Yes,
I'll have to
sir.
look into.
When
I just
he
have to look
fights
into
for
that.
when
Yeah, I
he
mean,
fights
either way, it
Karen
would
for
Yeah,
the
when he goes to
interim,
mandatory, that's what happens.
he'll be in line to fight Errol next
Yeah, I know
as
Yeah,
that.
the
But
because
if
they
he
IBF
gave
if
him
he
a
had a
mandatory.
but
promise.
if
And
he had a
that
went WBO, he would have got dropped from the rest of the sanctioning bodies.
and we know
it's
that
the
Yeah,
ain't
same
about to
way.
happen
It's the
because
same way
Earl
with
don't
all of
move
them.
up, bro. Earl is not
Yeah, I'm
about
about
to
to say
fight
it's
no
the same
fucking
way with
Boots.
all of them, with the exception of the WBA. Because right now, if Boots petitions for the IBF, him jumping in line and fighting for the interim belt, soon as he wins that interim belt against Karen, whatever dude's last name is, he immediately is dropped from all the other sanctioning bodies. Had he done the same thing with Bud, what we're saying is he would have got the fight faster. It would have been right then and there because it would have been a mando. It would have been a mandatory title defense. We know for a fact in the WBO, the 1, 2, and 3 can challenge the C. Period. So all they had to do was activate they mandatory, and the WBO was gonna make that fight happen, or Bud was gonna have to drop his belt. And we know Bud fights his mandatories. So if you wanted this fight like you're saying, all you had to do was activate that Mando, baby.
Which
And
is
let's
why I
keep
did
it
a show
real.
on that shit.
Virgil Ortiz been #1 since before Bud fought Sean Porter.
And guess what he did? He fought Egis
that was a
Kavalauskas.
duck. That's
He fought
different.
Egis Kavalauskas.
And
Yeah.
then went on to jump in line to petition the WBA to jump in line to fight Errol, not Bud, after standing in the ring publicly saying he wants to fight Terrence Crawford, although his team might not think he's ready for it, etc. Now y'all remember that. Come on, man.
Hey,
Wait a minute.
Excuse for a minute, fellas. Hey,
Go ahead, Mr. Golden, before I pass
can
the
I
mic.
kill something right quick?
Go ahead,
Can I
Mr.
kill
Golden.
something for real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Everybody keep hollering about Bud don't want to fight Spence, right?
Yeah, right.
Not everybody, just Spence fans.
Well, basically everybody's saying the Earl section all of them. What did Bud do that they turned him down? Do y'all remember what Bud did? And they turned Bud down?
What'd he do?
Didn't Bud petition?
Yep.
Yeah, he went to the WBC.
How the hell? Listen, you
He did the same thing. Canelo did the same thing.
Yep.
He got that
He
fight.
did it before the Sean Porter fight, Khalid.
Oh, all right.
Yes, he did. And what they did, Bud petitioned. They told Bud he had to have somebody to come in for him. Somebody went and stood in for Bud as his promoter to petition for that fight. It became Earl mandatory, and it turned him down. And nobody want to speak on that shit there.
All right, so speak on this.
Man, why you so emotional?
When Terrence speak on this.
Hey, Khalid, hey, bro, I promise you, I'm gonna let you pop your shit, fam. I got 2 more niggas, bro. I got damn General
But you just let dog
go,
but you ain't gonna let me.
So
you ain't gonna let me.
nigga, you been talking for about fucking 45 minutes, bro. Are you kidding me? Nigga, you talking more than me.
But you let niggas cut in and say shit. I just want he asked the question.
Everybody cutting in.
I wanted to
nigga, hey, wait a minute. So you want us to all log off and just let you talk?
I just wanted to answer his question.
God
That's
damn,
it.
bro. We got 2 niggas that's been waiting.
Emotional.
Like, so we can get the open panel. Then I'm
Hey,
shut the fuck
I ain't
up.
going nowhere.
Not to everybody.
I'll be right
All right,
there.
man. So hold on, man. Let me go out to General Big Fish live on the chat with the Wolfpack. Holla at me, fam.
Yo, E Thriller, what's good, man?
What's good, big bro? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm laughing at this propaganda that I'm hearing.
What's your General Big Fish? What's up?
What's up, Mr. Golden?
The biggest fish.
What's up with the big fish, man?
Hey, Gooch, get the tables, man, so I can throw you through that bitch.
Hey, yeah, I'm sliding out the ring tonight, bro. I'm not even cooking tonight. I'm just gonna be listening. I might just slide out in the hot second. I just
Nah, you gotta stay around. You stay your butt around. What's up,
It's
Fish?
taking forever to get the open panel, man. Go ahead, Fish, so we can hear you up.
Yeah, man. I ain't got too much to say, man. We could jump on the open panel. I'll pass the mic to the next.
All right, man. D Young, you're live on the chat with the Wolfpack. Holla at me, fam. What's poppin'?
What's good? What's good? First and foremost, shout out to everybody. Happy New Year to everybody, man. Now I mean, and let me give another shout out RP to Thomas Jones, aka TJ, man, a very good, solid brother, man. Shout out to that. So RP to TJ. Yeah, man. I hear y'all cooking, man. Y'all talking that hot boxing shit. I see we got Master Khalif over from my nigga IOTBA page. I see they jumping on you, Khalif. You know what I mean? But you standing strong in that bitch, though, bro. But hey, let's stop bringing 2022 shit into 2023, man. So the big question is, this nigga Spence can respond to Keyshawn Davis. This nigga Spence can respond to Nate Jones. But Bud Crawford, that's the nigga, is you spinning the block or what, fam? So I don't want to hear nothing else about that shit, bro. Like, it's 2023, bro. Let's get this shit cracking, man. Like, is he gonna spin the block or is he gonna fight Keith Thurman? And by the way, I mean Keith Thurman fight a good fight, but we gotta hold him accountable. He said he'll never fight Keith Thurman, but that's not the case, man. And like I say though, man, y'all boys is cooking. Unless we could jump to open panel.
Already, man. The panel is open. Go ahead, Khalid. Go ahead and pop your shit, bro. I don't want to get no
Okay. Okay.
My name is Mr. Golden, cuz. So you got a question? You want to respond to me?
Damn, man, there's so much shit. All right. I kind of forgot what you said. So what the brother just said.
I said, Bud petition to beat Earl mandatory, and they kicked it down.
Okay. Terrence Crawford was already a champion. I don't know about sanctioning bodies letting other champions petition to fight in their sanction. So that's hold on. I'm answering this question. I don't know about that. That's something I will have to look into. But what I'm gonna say this is what I want to ask you. Terrence Crawford just had the fight in the palm of his hands. He said he agreed to all their bullshit. Why didn't the man sign to fight?
Because his lawyers told him not to take the damn fight.
Don't say that again.
Khalid, look, This thing, bro.
Go
Hey, tell Stephen Brimley don't say that shit about his lawyers again, bro.
Hold on, y'all. Please, he talking to me.
That was a one-on-one conversation. Go ahead,
Mr.
Go.
Conversation, gentlemen. You know, I'm not going to get hysterical and raise my voice. Now, to answer your question, when was the fight supposed to take place?
November 19th.
No, it's not. They never had a date for that fight for November 19th.
November 19th.
They never had a date for that fight for November 19th. So right now you're capping right there.
Nope. So you never heard about the November 19th date?
First of all, Earl wasn't gonna fight the man November 19th, and Floyd already told y'all the fight wasn't fucking happening.
No, don't tell me about what Floyd said. Did you hear about the November 19th date?
I heard every goddamn thing he said.
Okay, did you hear about the November 19th date?
Earl said I'm gonna fight November 19th with or without you.
Okay, with or without you. Okay. So what does that mean, bro?
Hey, hold on. Somebody got an echo. Mr. Golden, is that you?
No, that ain't me.
Somebody got an echo. Might be you or somebody, bro.
So if Earl said, my bad, E. So if Earl said, I'm gonna fight November 19th with or without you. What is that saying? Me and you can fight on November 19th. You need to sign this fucking contract. So they had a fight. They had a fight for November 19th.
How can a man sign a fucking contract where there is no contract? Second of all, Al Heyman bullshit this fucking man.
How?
Because number one, the offer this man here no guarantee. You want this man to take a fucking split.
Errol didn't have a guarantee either, and Terrence Crawford agreed to it, so you can't use that.
Excuse me. In the beginning, for that shit didn't come out. The boy came out with that interview and said he agreed to everything. Then it came out that Earl didn't have no guarantee. Okay.
What does it mean when it came out? Terrence Crawford knew from the jump. Hold on, bro. Let me address you real quick. Let me address you real quick, my brother. Terrence Crawford knew from the jump that Errol Spence didn't have a guarantee either.
He did not.
Hold on, bro. He did. He had to draft. He knew what was up. But I'm gonna say this though. Terrence Crawford, you can forget about the no guarantee. You can forget about the date. Terrence Crawford himself said he agreed to everything. If the man said he agreed to everything, we should have got the fight. He said he agreed to everything, and then he went and did something else.
You know why he did something else? Because he had to push the fight back to this year here.
Terrence Crawford didn't say that.
Yes, he did too.
No, he didn't. Terrence Crawford said he agreed. No, Terrence Crawford said he agreed to everything. That's what he said.
But they said the fight wasn't happening until this year.
And Terrence Crawford agreed to it.
Hold on. He told Al Heyman now, from the beginning, I want to fight before the year's up.
But he agreed to their terms, my man. You can't get out of this. There's no way you can. There's no way you can get out of Terrence Crawford saying he agreed to everything. That means he agreed to the date. That means he agreed.
Khalid, so we gonna act like they could have sent the draft with a different date on it than the first time they sent it to him?
Say that again.
So are we going to really act like it's not possible for the PBC, the first or the second draft that they sent probably did have a date of November or October. But whenever there was zero transparency, Bub was like, nah, y'all need to fix this shit. Whenever they fixed it, you're trying to act like they didn't change it for 2023, bro.
Okay.
That's impossible.
Yeah. No.
How is that impossible? Wait a minute. Didn't Earl say on that leaked audio, I think the fight might be in January. I don't know. He didn't even know when the fucking fight was going to happen.
I'm agreeing with you, E. I'm agreeing with you.
Go ahead.
I'm agreeing with you. Okay. The last draft they sent that man, the last draft they sent him, it was for I think they said it was for February, if I'm not mistaken. But Errol said,
wait a minute.
Errol said,
no, wait a minute. We got to clean up. What did Errol say?
Errol said
maybe he do everything he said he was gonna do. He said maybe January. He didn't know.
Okay. He said Errol said maybe January. But what I'm telling you is this, E. Terrence Crawford had that, and that's what he said he agreed to. This is the point that I'm making. You can't get out of it. Terrence Crawford said he agreed to everything. You can't get out of that, my nigga E. Come on, bro.
The
He did
man,
not agree.
the
He did
man
not
said
agree
he
to the
agreed.
fighting this
The
year.
man said he
He
agreed.
did not agree to fighting this year.
He didn't agree to fight in 2023.
He did not agree to fight
I just want to ask one
2023.
question. That's it.
Let
I
me
just want to ask
real quick.
please, hold on. Let me ask you one question.
Steve, I'm gonna be real quick. Just let me finish up. I'm gonna take 3
Go ahead.
seconds.
Go ahead.
Not only did Terrence Crawford say he agreed to it, but remember he just had that interview with, I forget who it was, but he had an interview and they said, Terrence Crawford, if the fight for Errol would have been 2 or 3 weeks after December 10th, would you would have said yes? He said he still wouldn't have took it. This is what Terrence Crawford said.
Because he wanted to fight in 2022, and they kept saying he was going to fight in 2022.
What's the difference between December 10th and January 1st?
Okay, hold on. Now, let me
You just said the fight wasn't gonna happen until February. Now it's gonna happen in January 1st.
Listen, everybody on the panel. Is Ryan Garcia and Javante Davis signed?
No.
Is Ryan Garcia and Javante Davis signed?
Nope.
No.
They said it's for April.
Is it signed though?
They projecting April.
So, but I'm saying the question is, did they sign the fight? Yes or no?
Negative, Ghost Rider. No, I don't think they signed.
Exactly. So all that shit about, well, what's the difference? What's the difference if that's the case? Then what's the difference between Tank and Ryan not being signed and Bud Crawford and Spence not being signed? And
Bro,
Tank got a fight coming up Saturday. Just
bro,
what Bud
you just
did.
said, bro.
But no, that's no. Y'all trying to make it as a difference.
Bro, what you just said was completely irrelevant and made
no, it's not
sense at all.
irrelevant. Listen, hold on, fam. Hold on, because the head of Showtime said that's not true. We could agree to everything, and the fight don't get signed to the week of the fight. So what's the difference between Bud taking his cap grab and Javante Davis getting a tune-up?
I'm glad you just asked that question, because this is the thing. If Ryan Garcia right now agreed to fight Javante Davis in April, if he say he agreed to it, and then he pull out the fight a bum, you, me, and everybody else is going to call Ryan Garcia a duck. Because you said you agreed to fight this man and you pulled out to fight
He's
a
not
bum.
fighting him.
So we all going to call him a duck. We're all going to, listen, I'm going to tell you like this. If Errol Spence would have pulled some shit like this with Terrence Crawford, he would have been the biggest duck in the world.
I don't believe
well, hold on. This is what's crazy. That's what I'm saying. I said my guy just made the exact same point on the other side. He literally just said the very thing that you're alluding to. He literally just said it. Tank and Ryan isn't even signed. It's projected for April. That's the fight that everybody is talking about they wanted to see. But in the meantime and in between time, Tank is fighting Hector Garcia this Saturday. So it was like they tried to use the Tank and Ryan projection date to get everybody to tune in to this bum ass nigga that nobody wanted to see Tank fight.
Exactly.
You think Hector Garcia is a bum?
Well, no, we're not saying that.
We're not saying that. This is how y'all projecting it. This is what he's saying. Like, this is what y'all saying on the flip side. No, you're not it's seeing not. the point that's being no, made? it's not, bro. This is what happened with Terrence Crawford. This is what happened with Terrence Crawford.
Bro,
the whole time
are both taking a fight in between the actual fight that they're supposed to have.
Exactly,
Khalid.
Right.
It's
I understand.
The same shit, Khalid.
No.
Listen,
fuck
bro,
no. That shit different.
You gotta
fuck. Are you
listen,
serious?
bro. Listen to what we saying,
y'all
man.
niggas is
Khalid, hey,
calm down. I know you're a tad bit emotional, bro, but you gotta start listening, bro. Listen. All I'm saying is the shit that Avenesian, that fight is out the way. I said, I don't know if you heard the beginning. I'm cool with Errol getting another tune-up. But in the meantime, go ahead and send that contract so y'all can fight in later 2023.
I don't want to see Errol. I don't want to see Errol sign the fight. Nobody, if it ain't Keith Thurman, Jerron Boots, and
it's gonna be Keith Thurman, bro.
Okay,
he's gonna fight Keith Thurman.
That's what I'm saying.
My point.
He fighting Keith though. He fight that boy.
I need to get an understanding with Master Khalid. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
I'm trying to hear you, but there's so many people talking. Go ahead.
I'm saying I'm cool with him getting a tune-up. He ain't even got to fight Bud right off the bat. But why not go ahead and send that contract? That the same contract that you telling everybody that Bud agreed to, send that back so he can.
I agree with you 100%.
That's all.
I got a question too. I got a question. That's to piggyback to what you're saying, E Thriller. Didn't before the whole situation with Pacquiao and Errol Spence and then the eye injury happening and they brought Ugas in, Didn't it come out that Ugas and Errol Spence already had a contract signed to fight even before the Manny Pacquiao fight developed and manifested and came into fruition? So why isn't the same thing?
Dog, you reaching like a motherfucker, dog.
No, that was true. That's true,
Bro,
Khalid.
this shit is,
They,
man, this shit is.
Khalid, hold
How
on,
am I
hold on,
reaching
hold on.
and that's what happened?
That's facts. Because Ugas
No, that
said
ain't
that.
no damn facts,
Ugas
man.
said it, bro.
Dog, you
I'm about
Ugas,
to say Ugas came out and said it. What are you talking about?
Ugas said it, bro. That's facts,
But
bro. You
Ugas
can
said
look that
it.
I'll
shit
tell
up,
you
bro.
why it's even more facts, y'all. To piggyback off of Cam's point, Terrence Crawford said he knew the fight was already made with Ugas and Errol Spence.
Come on.
When?
He said it.
When?
Khalid,
Remember when
go
he
do
was
your
hosting, he was
research,
like, I'm looking
man.
for you, Earl.
You
Where
telling
at?
me, you trying to tell me that Earl already had a fight with Ugas before the man?
Yes, nigga.
Yes.
Yes,
He
Man,
had the
nigga.
contract signed.
Look,
Bro,
hold on,
listen,
Khalid. This is
I
how
don't know
you
why
knew.
y'all. I don't know why y'all hate
Khalid.
this dude. Listen, I don't know why
No,
y'all
we not
hate this
hating.
dude
We just
so
spitting
much.
facts, bro.
Dog, no. I
We
don't know
spitting
why
facts.
y'all.
Because look,
Listen,
this
bro.
the thing.
I
Khalid,
don't
hold
know
on,
why
Khalid.
you
Khalid,
dudes.
no, wait a minute,
Hold
hold on, y'all.
on,
Khalid,
bro.
now you do
Let
realize.
me
I don't know.
let me
Hold on,
swing one
Khalid.
back
You
with you,
do
bro.
You
Like,
just
realize
hollering
I
out
have you
3
on record as
contracts
saying you
and
hate
you talking
Terrence
about
Crawford.
niggas is lying on here.
one
You're
second,
not even
Cam.
credible right now at this point, Khalid. You just hollered 3 contracts and we knew it was proposals. Contracts and proposals. Your lying ass up. We
I
don't hear
said
none of that shit
proposal.
you talking about right now.
Correct the man.
No, you said contract. You said contract.
So I didn't say proposals.
No, you said contract.
Wow, man.
You
Rewind
said
it back.
contracts.
Rewind it
Go
back.
look in the go look in the
Hey, bro. Hey,
go
I'm
look
a
in the
very
chat.
strong
They tearing
listener,
your
bro.
ass up, calling you 3 contracts,
I said
Khalid.
both. I said contracts and
Maybe you
proposals.
misspoke, but you said contracts. Bro.
You
And
said contracts. That was the first thing out your
Everybody in
mouth.
the chat
So you
saying the
didn't hear
shit.
me say
Contracts,
proposals,
3
E-Thriller?
contracts.
We knew that it was
You didn't hear me
proposals.
say proposals.
We knew it was proposals. You said contracts.
E-Thriller, you didn't hear me say proposals?
No.
Damn. We knew it was
I'm
proposals. You
asking
said contracts.
E-Thriller, bro.
And I answered you 5 times. You just don't like my answer, bro. You
No,
got
I
a
didn't
bad
hear you
habit of
because
doing
everybody
that.
talking over you.
I said you said 3 contracts.
I didn't say proposals, never.
No.
Rewind this shit back, bro. And you niggas gonna get y'all
Nigga,
words.
you can rewind
Rewind it back. You niggas gonna get y'all words.
Feedback.
And you know why? You know what? Look, I said both. I said contracts and proposals.
Nah,
I
nigga,
said,
don't try to
hold on. And I said proposals. Bro, I'm telling you right now. I said proposals on purpose. Hold on. I said proposals on purpose because I knew y'all was gonna pull this bullshit.
Nah, nigga, you ain't say that.
That's bullshit.
Rewind it back.
You rewind it back on the playback and drop a comment and let me know if I was lying. If we was
Rewind it back. Rewind it back.
The first thing that came out your mouth was contracts. Then when we said they wasn't contracts, they was proposals. You switched to proposals.
Sensitivity.
Hey, let me make this point real quick, bro. This nigga keeps saying that we hate Errol Spence, but Khalid, I got you on record on IO shit saying that you hate Terrence Crawford.
Yeah, I don't like Terrence Crawford. I can't stand that
motherfucker. This, he, that.
Yeah,
I hate
I
that
can't
nigga.
stand Terrence Crawford.
Okay, that's my thing, bro. If you don't like Terrence, so why are you so hot, man, when somebody jump on Earl then? Real shit, you get real sensitive when somebody jump on Earl case, but you do the same thing on Terrence. So take your medicine, homeboy.
Okay, I got you, but this is my thing.
Man,
it ain't
look,
that.
bro.
Hold on. It's not that I don't like Terrence Crawford because I like Errol Spence.
Nah,
I don't
nigga,
like Terrence Crawford because he's a lying fraud. That's why I don't like
What
him.
the fuck is Errol
Wait a minute. Is Errol Spence not a lying fraud?
Fuck no.
Man, stop that shit.
I can't even have a conversation.
Fuck no. That nigga did everything he said he was gonna do. That nigga said, I'm gonna get all these straps, and when I'm done, I'm coming to get your shit. He did that. He sent that man proposal after proposal, and that nigga ducked him and ran and fight a bum.
Wait. So I got a question. Wait. So now I got a question for that. I got a big question. Hold on. Thank you for bringing that bullshit to the table. Hold on. I just want to do a quick. I just want to propose a quick math problem to the panel, real quick. Okay. I just want to propose a quick math problem to the panel in the chat, real quick. Right. Okay. So you just watched.
I got that time stamp right now. I got it ready right now, bro.
So you watch Danny Garcia. You watch Danny Garcia get a guarantee. You watch Mikey Garcia get a guarantee. You watch Ugas get a guarantee. But now you come in and get no guarantee and 35% of whatever.
Yeah, Errol
And
didn't have a
after
guarantee.
Adrian Broner just
Hey, E,
came out
let
and
me
said
play
you
this.
might not get that back end money for 6 months to a year down the road. So you might not get paid for 6 months to a year,
Okay, that's
or
fine.
get $10 million
Hey,
up front.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, E, let me play this video.
You missed one.
Man, we ain't got time to be listening to that shit, nigga. We
Bro,
ain't
this
open
your
panel,
shit.
bro.
This y'all just accused me of some
Nah,
shit.
nigga, we ain't open panel, bro. I ain't got time for that.
Bro,
Nigga, I gotta wake up in the morning.
I just got two. I just got one thing to say. Cam, you missed out. You missed
It's
out
2
on the
seconds.
guarantee.
Nah,
Y'all don't want to hear it? Because y'all just accused me of some shit. It's only 2 seconds.
I'm gonna have to come in here and
Go
apologize.
ahead, Fish. Hold on, y'all. Go ahead, Big Fish.
Hey, Khalid. Hey, Khalid. Hey, they whooping your ass, man. I think your beanie land.
You don't believe that.
He taking
your
too
beanie.
much
You don't believe that.
They done knocked your beanie off, man. Cut your camera on. Let me see if your beanie still on.
Hey, knock this Koofy all on the floor, man. Smack the
You don't
Koofy off
believe.
his
Hey,
ass.
General Big Fish.
Shout out Jim
General Big
Jones.
Fish. You know you my guy, General Big Fish, but you don't believe that. Hey, E Thriller though.
He taking too much punishment.
Hey, Thriller.
Hey, Killer Cam.
Hey, Thriller, real
Hey, we
quick,
doing
bro.
this nigga like this, bro.
This nigga, turn around, matter of fact. Fuck this nigga, B. Turn around, move up. Stay still, motherfucker. Get your ass out of here, motherfucker.
Hey, E, one thing I'm gonna say to you, bro.
Hey, get off the block.
Hey, you know what me and you got in
Get
common, E? Hey, E Thriller, you know what me and you got in common, bro? Me and you, hey, you love Martin, dog. Hey, E Thriller, you love Martin, dog. That's one thing me and you got in common like a motherfucker, bro.
You said
Martin
what,
is the
fam?
shit.
I
I
can't
tell
hear
you,
you, bro.
one thing me and you got in common is you love Martin, dog. Martin, hey, dog, that's my shit right there. But real quick, let me play this real quick.
Before you open your mouth, let me say this right quick. I'm coming here and I'm supposed to apologize. Okay.
Listen, hold on, listen.
Hey, Mr. Golden, your audio messing up, Mr. Golden.
I went back and played. You said proposal.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
I just telling you that's what I'm.
I can't hear y'all, man.
Bro, hold on, bro.
Y'all audio so fucked up, bro. Y'all niggas giving me a headache.
Bro, hold on.
He's steady trying to play this playback. The
Bro, you
first
don't wanna
thing out
hear
your
it?
mouth was contract, then you switched to proposals. We know what happened.
Khalid, we can't hear your boom box, Khalid. We gotta say
Yeah,
that
man,
for
I mean, goddamn, Khalid. It's okay to be wrong, my brother.
Bro, I'm playing the evidence. You niggas don't want to hear it.
It's okay, bro. It's okay.
Mr. Khalid.
Hold on.
I hear a man.
Oh, back listen.
I'm saying.
Sensitivity. Man, y'all
Man, you niggas sound like faggots, dog.
I like to ask a question.
Hey, you niggas sound like some real fags.
Hey, man,
I've been silent, letting y'all chop it up. I've just been falling back, but I want to
y'all
ask
niggas don't
Master
want to hear
Khalid a
the real.
question.
Go ahead, bro.
Master Khalid.
Yo.
Do you know of history of a fight of any significant magnitude where both fighters get a zero guarantee? Can you name a fight that has happened, set up like Spence and Crawford was set up?
No, I can't name a fight that happened, but I can tell you a fight that was about to happen like that, and that was Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury.
Okay, I can tell you a fight that actually happened like that. Okay, you want to know what fight that was?
Which one?
That was Roy Jones versus Calzaghe. Okay, now you know Roy Jones had his own promotional company, correct?
Yeah. I guess
That's Roy Jones is my guy. I know Roy Jones is my guy. So he had his own promotional company. So we have a blueprint for circumstances dissimilar to Spence and Crawford. You want to know the difference between the two?
What's the difference?
From the jump street, the transparency was completely open. The books were open for both fighters from the very fucking beginning. That's the issue from the beginning. That's why the fight got delayed and prolonged, and then by the time they actually, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because listen, when you're going in a partnership deal, see, it's the thing. If they treated Bud like a fighter and just gave him a guarantee and said you get, and then you do a split, it's a different conversation. But they made it like he's a partner, so he's getting 35% of everything. When you make someone a partner, then the books have to be open to know where it's being accounted for, and was being spent, everything was coming from. And that is the difference between the two of those situations. The books were open from the very beginning for that fight, and it wasn't for this fight. And then by the time they got to it and actually gave that to Bud, they said, okay, 2023. But then Bud told them from the beginning of the negotiations, I need to fight in 2022. I need to fight in 2022. Why? Because the man, if he doesn't fight for the whole year, he makes no paycheck for the year. But nobody wants to account of that. And nobody wanted to see Avanesyan fight. Let's keep it a buck. We didn't want to see that fight. But at the end of the day, that's the fight that could be made for him to have a fight for 2022. Why? Because by the time they decided to give the transparency that should have been from the very beginning, they said it's going to be for 2023.
All right, now let me tell you why you cap, Steve. Let me tell you.
There's no cap in that. It's no cap. It's all facts. It's all
So hold on. So you cool? So you cool with him not getting paid for it for a year?
Can I respond to Steve?
I don't know what to do, but you just cool.
Let me and Master Khalid finish this real quick.
Please let me respond to the
Khalid.
The reason why you full of cap on that is because Errol Spence told that man in that tweet, he said, everything you asked for, the three things that you asked for was in the first draft we sent you.
I'm ready to kill that theory too. You ready to want to know why why you're saying this cap? You want to know why what you're saying this cap?
Hold on. That's why that's cap. And I'm not even going to bring up all this other bullshit because I don't know nothing about it. That Ali Act shit, I don't know nothing about it. But this is what I'm hearing. I don't know nothing about it, so I'm not even going to go into that. Because hold on, I'm not going to go into that. I'm not going to go into that. But that's something else you can look into. But one thing I know that Errol Spence told that man was that the three things you was asking for was in the very first draft we sent you.
Okay, I have a response. I got a response for that, Master Cleek, and I'm gonna enlighten you for a second. Okay, so if everything was in there in the August 24th offer, in the offer sheet, then why did another revision have to be sent in October? That's the first thing. Now, continuing on with that, so that kind of nullifies it. If everything was in August, then why would there be another need for another revision in October?
Because the reason was full of shit.
It's a two-part question. Before you get to answering, the reason why is this: where Errol Spence said, "Hey, we said that everything was going to be in here, but the difference between an open book and a book that is open, it's a difference between the two." And I'm gonna tell you why. What they sent was saying, hey, we're going to tell you what we spent the money on. That's not how open books work. You can't spend the money and then say, hey, we're going to tell you how we spent it. No, you're supposed to have it open from jump and say, we're spending this, and you approve those, and those are allocated finances that are being spent for the promotion of the fight. That's the difference. That's why the revision had to be done, because it wasn't an open book. It was a book that was open. It's like, okay, we're going to spend this money. We're going to tell you how to spend it. That's how open books work. That's why the contract had to be, well, not the contract, the proposal had to be revised, because you can't tell me I'm gonna tell you what we spent it on after the fact. It has to happen during the process, and that's what they failed to realize. Well, maybe not failed to realize. I think they knew that, and I think that's the whole issue that I have in the beginning. And Master Cleek, one of the things that you don't understand, a year ago today, E3 was flaming me because what was I doing? E3? What was I? Who was I defending?
Man, he was Earl sexual.
Did you hear that? Do you hear that? Do you hear that, Master Cleek? People don't understand. People don't want to realize. Don't want to accept this fact. Last year,
I believe you.
I was defending Errol Spence. I can't defend Errol Spence anymore. You know why I can't defend him? Because he works for PBC. PBC is supposed to work for him.
Who gives a fuck?
No, PBC is supposed to work for him. He works for PBC. It's the other way around, and that's my issue, because PBC is doing bad business. We have all the evidence to show us that.
Okay, Brim.
Hey, I have a quick question.
Okay, Brim, can you do this for me real quick, Brim? Have you got that evidence that Terrence Crawford lawyers told him not to sign? You got the evidence
it's, again, common sense. How many lawyers?
It's common sense now.
Master Khalid, how many lawyers did Terrence Crawford have? How many lawyers did Terrence Crawford have? Did he have one lawyer, or did he have multiple lawyers?
I don't know. Hey, but E-Thriller, man, I gotta go. Hey, Brim, man.
Yeah, you didn't go answer that question.
Wait a minute. Before you slide out the ring, my brother, did you have any problem with Errol Spence possibly facing Canelo at 164 instead of Terrence Crawford for undisputed at 147?
I would like to see him fight Canelo, but no, I want to see him fight.
No. I'm asking you, did you have a problem? Because if Canelo would have accepted the deal, he would have been fighting Canelo in September of last year. So is that not a duck? Is that doing what he said he was going to do?
Nah, I wouldn't have called that no duck at all, man.
Wait a minute. Hold on. You
Hold
said
on.
Errol Spence do everything he said he was going to do, but behind the scenes, him and his team was trying to negotiate a deal for him to fight at a catch weight with Canelo. To that you say
before all of that,
hold on, bro, hold on, E-Thriller.
He's right here.
E-Thriller.
This is the receipt.
No, E. This is what you're doing right now. Is some desperate ass shit.
Wait, hold on.
Wait a minute,
before all of that, before all of that, when Manny Pacquiao got beat by Jeff Horn, how eager was Errol Spence to make the fight with Jeff Horn?
Cam, can I please hear what this nigga got to say?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna see if he gonna hold him accountable. Go ahead, Khalid.
Yeah. So what you're doing right now, E? This is some very desperate shit, and it's pathetic because you're trying to say, if he would have did this, if he would have did that, instead of you and I haven't heard you once acknowledge Terrence Crawford running away from negotiations to go and fight this bum. Some shit that actually happened
on Instagram Live. He said his lawyer told him not to take the fight.
That's a lie, nigga.
Hold on, time out. So once again, so what you say?
You ain't never hold on. You ain't never heard me say that this fight was a cash grab for Terrence Crawford.
So I
don't know how many times I said it on my channel. I've said it on IO channel directly to you several times. So what are we talking about?
I didn't hear you say that. Okay, now look, let's be fair, E. If the David Avenesian fight was a cash grab for Bud, and you don't have a problem with that, why would you have a problem for Errol getting a way bigger cash grab with Canelo? Way bigger.
Because that was all before. There was when
I'm talking.
Wait a minute. Because he's not doing exactly what the fuck he said he was going to do.
And neither is Bud.
Hold on.
Neither is Bud.
Us wait all this goddamn time.
What? Bud can't do shit. He got one belt.
You wanted me to
You don't keep it real.
This nigga skull, man.
You don't keep it real, bro.
He want to go negotiate with Canelo. Fuck that. And then you wonder why the fight didn't happen in 2022. Hello, them niggas was trying to get a fight with Canelo first.
Now let's keep it real.
One of the fucking
Canelo been moved on. You can't use that. Canelo
why can't?
Because
this article was for May. This shit was in May of 2022. No. What are we talking about?
E-Thriller, I thought you was a real dog. Hey, bro, tell these dudes to be quiet.
Terrence Crawford say he started talking to Al
You're so emotional.
Tell these dudes
to be corny, but you emotional.
Man, shut your corny ass up, nigga. Corny ass nigga. Say what?
Sensitive ass nigga.
Look, that nigga.
Hold on, y'all. Hey, Khalid, I just want you to answer me. When did Terrence Crawford say in that IG live that he started talking to Al Heyman?
I think he said May or June, something like that.
He said May and June. This shit was going down in May.
So okay, now answer this.
They were trying to make a fight with Canelo, bro. Let's just call it what it is.
All right, but when did Terrence Crawford say he started talking to BOK Prime?
June.
I think he said, June.
And he said, you know what? Before that. So let's keep it real, E. Let's keep it real. Terrence Crawford was talking to BOK.
Wait a minute.
Terrence Crawford was talking to BOK Prime the whole time.
Listen, Khalid, I get that. I've said he had plan B, plan C. I didn't give a fuck. What kind of man won't have a plan B? But my problem with you is you won't acknowledge that same fact for Errol Spence.
I just told you. I want to see him fight Terrence Crawford. I told you that. And then I asked you.
But your energy is different, bro. Your energy is a hell of a lot different, bro.
Bro, hold on. I didn't give Errol an excuse to fight Canelo for a money grab, but you gave Terrence Crawford an excuse to fight David Avenesian for a money grab. But then at the same time, you want to discredit Errol Spence for fighting Canelo for a money grab, and then you want to say because he wasn't keeping his word. But what did Terrence Crawford say right after the Ugas fight? Right after Errol fought Ugas, Terrence Crawford said, "I don't want to tune up. I don't need no tune up. I'm going straight for Errol Spence."
That changed whenever they revised the contract for 2023, some date in 2023, because Errol Spence didn't even know when the fuck they was gonna fight.
You're not keeping it real, E.
Nigga, is that not a fact?
That's
Hey, yo,
fact.
I got-
That's
hey,
on the
wait a
record.
minute.
Yeah, I gotta
So
go,
wait a
bro.
minute. So Errol didn't say that in that leak audio?
Did he
Because
say
you
what?
agreed with me earlier.
Say what?
Did he not say he was thinking about fighting in January? I think the fight is in January. I don't know. Did he not say that, sir?
Yeah, because Terrence
So what are
Crawford.
we talking about?
Hold on. Because Terrence Crawford was bullshitting, kept making revisions.
I just told you about that. Come on,
Terrence
man.
Crawford kept
Wait a minute,
making
before you go,
revisions.
wait a minute. So it was Terrence Crawford's fault that
Fuck
he
yeah,
didn't get any
100%.
You gonna let me finish? So
Yes,
it
sir.
was Terrence Crawford's fault that he didn't get any transparency from the nigga.
He
the
had
A-side
transparency
team,
from the
Al
jump.
Heyman.
He had
You really gonna
transparency
pin
from
that
the
on
jump.
Terrence Crawford?
He had transparency from the jump.
No, he didn't. No, he
Yes,
didn't.
he
He did not.
That's why Errol. That's why Errol told the nigga. That's why Errol told the nigga to post the draft. That's why Errol told that nigga to post the draft.
So he can
Errol
get
told
sued.
that nigga to post the draft.
Hey,
And it's how
okay. Why didn't Errol post the draft? He got a copy. Why he didn't post it? Because that's what I
Because Errol, you know why? Because hold on, bro. Because the burden of proof is on the claimant. That's why.
No,
Get
nigga,
the fuck
because if
outta
either
here.
one of them posted, that's a breach of contract, and they can be sued. The fuck up. Sounds stupid.
Hey, E, I'ma holler at you, man. Hey, Brim, I fuck with you. I fuck with you now, Brim.
No,
Like,
you
it's all
don't.
good,
No,
man.
you don't.
But
Look up what I told you though, man, so you
Brim,
can learn
don't
something.
believe that nigga because a couple
I
of days
don't.
later he gonna be shitting on you like
Oh,
he was shitting
I'ma
on me.
shit on you too. I'ma shit on both of you niggas, but don't take it personal. The fuck you talking
Hey, I
about?
don't never
I'ma
take shit personal,
I'ma
bro. Hey,
shit on. I'ma always
This nigga
shit on both of you
freestyle.
niggas when it comes to
Hey,
this
you
topic.
see, I let you back on my panel, right?
When it comes to this topic, I'ma
Khalid, answer the
always
question.
shit.
You see, you on my panel, right? You on my panel again,
Yeah,
right?
I see. I'm on. Yeah,
And you know what you said about me, right?
I said, yeah, I said.
All right, then. So I can't be taking shit personal, right?
Oh yeah.
All right,
So
then.
it's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you killed it.
I'ma shit on both of you niggas.
Hey, E.
What up, Mr. Gold?
Hey,
We're
yo,
about
but
to
I'm
wrap this shit
out,
up,
man.
man. I gotta
Hey,
wake
I
up.
appreciate you both for
What up,
letting me
Mr.
up,
Gold?
man.
Everybody,
Happy New Year to you, E. And
Appreciate it, Khalid.
see y'all later, bro. Peace.
All right, fam. What up,
everybody,
Mr. Gold?
everybody missing the big point.
What's that?
Y'all know what fight for to happen next? Nobody. I was sit back and watch all night long.
Thurman.
Nobody ain't said a goddamn thing.
Thurman.
No. No
Who?
fight. No fight they're gonna try to make.
Who?
Pacquiao. Pacquiao just came out and said he want to fight early the Bud. Watch he try to game Pacquiao.
Yeah, but the Spencer's already. But Spence, even though he be capping, he did say that. Listen, I'm not gonna fight this dude because I mean, if he
Man,
fights, if he fight Pacquiao, he laying him out, bro. Pacquiao don't need to be fighting no professional fights. He need to be fighting exhibitions. It's a wrap up, Pac.
Him or Bud. Okay. They're
It's
gonna.
still a cash fight. It's a cash grab. And Errol coming back from injury. I
It
get
is
what
a
you're
cash
saying,
grab,
Mr. Golden.
It is a
I'm
cash
with you.
grab.
Nobody's all that long. Let's see what somebody say something about that or not. You feel what I'm saying? 'Cause at the end of the day,
Bud gonna fight.
at the end of the day, Pacquiao just said the other day, he take Earl either Bud. You feel what I'm saying? Now watch the Bud
He
come
trying to
out.
get money for them schools.
Might be on to something, Mr. Gold.
Huh?
I said you might be on to something with that one, bro.
Facts.
Good point.
I hope you're wrong, Mr. Golden, and I think you are.
Hey, man, let's go ahead and wrap this show up, man, because we got to double back tomorrow and do that interview, man. Closing
Indeed.
thoughts, man. Going out to Killer Cam. Closing thoughts, my brother.
He taking too much punishment. Gooch, get the tables, man. We done went through all the goddamn tables tonight. How many tables we throw that man through, man? Y'all
About
wrong
6.
for jumping on that man like that. Y'all ain't no good. IoT, baby. IO, help your boy. Help your mans. Slide the ring and help your mans. He taking too much punishment. Hey, man, y'all know what's going on. Y'all know what time it is. Gooch, get the tables. Fall to all in this thing, man. Northside, stand up, man. Hey, one love to E Thriller, the Black Picasso, young Ham Rothstein, the man, the myth, the legend, you know what I'm saying, who paints these pictures so swell with his words. Yes, Lord, sock it to me. Good job, E3 numbers. One love to the panel, man. One love to the chat. Man, y'all know it's Cam, man. Y'all know where to find me. Y'all know where we at, man. Northside, Old Town, we in the trenches too. We outside.
Appreciate you, Killer Cam, man. All right, going out to my brother, Boxing Nerd 101. Closing thoughts, man. Boxing Nerd, man. Quiet as hell. He probably sleep. Boxing Nerd.
Nah. Nobody was talking about boots like that, so I didn't think I needed to chime in.
Already.
I didn't
Closing
think I
thoughts,
need.
my brother.
Yeah, nah. Just another great show, man. That guy was expensive. That's the least I can say. You
To
guys
say
were
the
hitting him.
least.
He came to a gunfight with a knife, a pocket knife at that.
And we play with sticks.
Yo, this guy thought it was rock paper scissors, and we brought machine guns. What the hell is this, man?
Hey, you know how you keep respawning on Call of Duty? You just
You come out on that shipment stage, man. They go,
oh God!
You get killed.
I'm about to go get on the bitch right now just because you said that.
Hit me up on that, bro.
Real shit.
E3, another great show, man. You guys are killing him. Poor guy. I felt bad for him.
He'll be all right, man. He's a tough guy, man. Shout out to Master
he's good. He's good. He
for
held
being
his
a
own
good sport, man. At least he'll come on this bitch and pop his shit.
No, for real. He'll keep it real.
Unlike most niggas that talk a lot of shit behind.
Uh-oh. But I'm out after that. That's a mic drop right there.
I mean, is it not facts?
Facts, very, very much
Big
so.
facts.
Shout out to Khalid for having the nuts to come on with the wolf pack.
Facts.
He got my respect.
Hey, he jumped in the fire, boy.
Yeah, he done did it twice now. Yeah,
He got
my
burnt
respect.
up and everything. He toasty, but still.
It looked like when Martin fought
It's
Hitman.
cool. It's cool.
Nah,
Go ahead,
Hey,
go
remember
ahead,
when
Pop.
Martin fought Hitman? That would.
That's
What
not
happened?
right.
It was 8 of them, man. It was 8 of them all on the panel, man. They jumped on me, man. Get the strap.
Shout out to the panel. Shout out to Gooch, the Dudley boys, Cam, Stephen Brimley, Mr. Golden. Miss you. I'm glad you're back. E-Thriller and General Big Fish. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to the Wolfpack. And until next time.
Appreciate you.
Salute.
All right, man. Going out to the other half of the Dudley boys. Mr. Goose to you, my brother from the 402. Closing thoughts, man.
Man, it's the goose to you, man. One love, man. Thanks, man, for having us on, man. I had a ball, man. Sometimes I get frustrated when I hear bullshit, so I do apologize how I did that tonight. Yeah, Gooch, he threw Gooch off tonight, y'all. I had one throw me off, so he had me on one. But great show, man. I can't wait till tomorrow, man. I hope you got great questions. Well, I don't hope. I know you got great questions, man. Can't wait to see what you
got some shit, man. We got some shit, bro.
I can't wait, bro. So until tomorrow night, man, Gucci gonna be on waiting, bro. One love.
Appreciate you, fam. All right, going out to the OG, the big homie on the panel, Mr. Golden. Closing thoughts, man.
Hey, fellas, glad to be back. Glad to be back. Glad to be back.
Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed.
That was one of our old boys.
Master Khalid, yeah, he fuck with IO. He be on IO channel.
Oh no, one he comes with fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Right there by damn said let his ass get fucked up. Fellas, it's good to be back, man. You know, I miss y'all fellas, man. You know, had to take care of business and everything else and some situation that going on. But it's good to be back. And show the E-Thriller. We'll give you a pass tonight. No,
Hey, your audio going out, Mr. Golden. Repeat that.
I'm in the car. I don't jump in the car. I'm gonna get off in hand. Well, I'm gonna give you a pass right quick. Go ahead and do a pass the ball for my boy TJ now. That's the only reason I ain't gonna say nothing tonight now.
Okay. Well, shit, just hit me up behind the scenes. I'm pretty sure you're gonna cuss me out about something, man. Just text me after the show.
Yeah. Well, how about hey fella, man? Big Fish still here? He gone.
Not here.
Big Fish.
Yo.
You don't fell asleep, son. It's good to be on the show with y'all fellas, man. You know, like I said, I really enjoyed that shit. Steven, I ain't had a chance to jump on your shit tonight because, you know, my man talking all the bullshit. But think about it, Steven. That shit was fake, and I'm out.
Mr. Gold, I need your number.
Already,
Mr. Gold,
man.
I need your number, man. I need your number. I was trying to call you now. I got this. It won't let me in. Yeah, I need your number. We need to chop it up.
I'll shoot it to you, Gooch.
Okay, thanks.
E-Thriller, question.
I tell it to you now, Gooch. It's 1-900 back in.
Gang shit.
Hey, Itrola,
It ain't even
I
1-800. He said 1-900.
Ask me, Boxing Nerd, man. So
no, what do you think about Dana White slapping his wife after she smacked him?
I saw the video on IO. I think he posted it on IG. And honestly, man, it seemed like she was out of pocket because he didn't look like he was inebriated or anything. He looked very poised. It looked like he said something to her. She just snapped, bro, and slapped him. So, I ain't with the women and men putting their hand on each other, bro. I feel like she was out of pocket.
Mm-hmm.
So I really ain't got no smoke for Dana White in that situation.
Man, she slapped the last hair off his damn head.
Yeah, that shit was fucked up. And I know he was embarrassed, but when you can kind of tell when he smacked her, he didn't even put all his force. It was kind of like a tap, like bitch, like what's wrong with you?
Bitch.
Yeah, we being bitch. If we being honest, but yeah, man, I don't condone domestic violence. So
At all.
I hear that.
Hey,
yeah, man.
Hey, that was violence tonight. Hey, Big Fish, what you say? They knocked the koofy off his head.
Yeah, man.
They knocked my man Fez off.
Yeah, the janitor go pick his beanie up out the ground later on.
Hey Cam, I had to put that nigga in one of these, man. Hey, going out to the unbiased Brim Reaper. Closing thoughts, my brother.
No doubt, man. This was a phenomenal show, man. And again, shout out to you, bro. And I look forward to tomorrow. One of the most hated in the
Is that Stephen
industry.
Brimley? Is that Stephen Brimley?
Yes, it is, Rick James. It is Rick James. F your couch. I can't with y'all. But shout out to Master Khalik though. Just like we said, he's man enough to stand in the fire. A lot of people talk from their little plateau and talk about it, but they won't come bring any smoke. But I give him a little kudos for that, even though he be denying what the facts are. I try to give him some facts, and he want to talk about cap. You don't even know the circumstance situation to call it cap. But
hey, real shit. We look like the nation of domination tonight, and Stephen Brimley came in with the Shane O'Mac chair, just fucking.
But I will as I close out and salute to everybody in the panel. Salute to everybody in the chat. I don't think Errol faked the accident. I don't. But the sad part about it is the fact that it can be a question is the problem in itself. And with that noted, God bless and good night to y'all. Y'all hope you have a good night while I'm up here working. Hold it down. POP. I'm legally
One love.
All right, man. And last but not least, going out to the General Big Fish. Take us home, man. Closing thoughts.
Yeah, I don't have too much to say. E Thriller, everybody hit that like and subscribe button for my boy E Thriller. Shout out to Gooch and Cam. Gooch, get the table so I can choke slam you through it.
Hey, somebody got an echo. Somebody got an echo, man. Mute your audio. Go ahead, Fish.
Yeah, shout out to everybody. Stephen Brimley, IOTBA, Fisty on the fights. Hey, E Thriller, me and Q, we've been talking about we want to debate, man.
Okay.
So we calling out the Dudley boys, and we trying to get they need some help. So we trying to get Fisty on the fights to help them out, man. And we gonna make that happen.
Me and Fistiana fights have beef, so you have to wait.
What's that, Boxing Nerd? What you say?
Me and Fistiana have a rivalry, so you have to wait on her.
So you want to jump on our side of the corner?
I will never be a right boy. Just let you know that from now.
You can be a wrong boy. That's what you would be. A wrong boy.
What is button there, E Thriller? Hold on. Sorry, Boxing Nerd.
He booted him.
I don't think it worked.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Shout out to everybody, man. I'm out, E Thriller, man.
All right, General Big Fish, man. Shout out to WJ Lucky, man, for that Cash App donation. And I would like to apologize to everybody in the chat who sent me a super chat. I couldn't read them, man. The panel was kind of crazy tonight, but it is what it is. Shout out to the Playback Game. Shout out to all my brothers that pulled up on the Wolf Pack in the chat. Shout out to the Wolf Chat, man. Until next time, we are gone. Holla at y'all tomorrow. Holla.
Yo, what's up? This is B-Hop. I'd like to say what's up, man. E-Thriller, the Black Picasso. What's going on? This is the champ, the Hall of Famer. Respect, the undisputed. Yeah.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
The Black Picasso cleaning up the sport of boxing, speaking facts over the gossip. Haters all up in the comments. I ain't here to be liked, but smash that like and noti button. We don't sugarcoat nothing, just healthy boxing discussions. E-Thriller, painting these pictures oh so vivid. Applying Duke, Coach K, that straight full court pressure. Only God could judge me, so tell these chumps ducking smoke. Remember one thing that the boxing guys don't like, ugly. Shut out Big Fish and everybody that joins the panel. For all my new supporters, sub to the channel. Like Floyd say, it's easy work. That bait jab with that left hook send them straight to sleep. Experts, we the experts. We never sugarcoat. Tune in to Black Picasso. Sit back, enjoy the show. Enjoy the show.